not a lot of people.
We're live. We're live. So,
okay.
Sorry about that. Hey, let me put this back here. Hello, and what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Nerdbauchery Adventures right here on Gen Con TV. And let me give a quick shout out to Magecraft Miniatures. They are awesome. You've probably seen some of their miniatures on this show. Definitely the dinosaurs. They are a company that paints miniatures. You put exclamation Magecraft in the chat to check them out. I also want to give a nice shout out to D&D Creative Table Designs. Todd is an awesome page. Where it's just a great community of D&D people. They write adventures, build terrain, do all sorts of stuff that's D&D related. Highly just check them out. They've been growing. They're over 30,000 members. They're growing about 1,000 new members a month. So, and it's a drama-free place. You don't have to worry about people giving you crap and being jerks. So, I am Tony, your DM. This is the last episode of season 1, titled All Good Things. And if you're a Star Trek fan, you recognize that title for a final episode. The players, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. And let me just go around here. And we will start with Eric.
Hey guys, Eric Wahlberg here. I'm playing Volric the Grey. He's a Rune Knight Bard. And the finale of the season. And we're looking forward to what's going to happen today and then what will happen season 2.
Oh, all right. So next is Chris.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris and I play Ayuze Marley, the Tunisian wizard, and looking forward to today's game. And a banger of a season ended.
Yeah.
For watching us.
What did you say, Chris? I'm sorry, I missed that last part.
Thank you all for watching us.
Oh yes, they're going to keep watching. Season 2 is coming. They're going to keep watching, so they're still going to see y'all in season 2. Then we've got Jack.
G'day everyone, I'm Jack Hackenbrock. I play Sethreth Bloodtongue. And yes, last episode of season 1. It's going to be a big one. Let's see who can stay alive.
Oh, yeah. And then next we have Space.
Hey guys, I'm Space. I'm playing Diora. It's the last episode, so let's make it one hell of an episode.
And then next we have, looks like he's out of his seat, so we'll just jump to Erica real quick. Oh, wait, there he is. We'll go Erica first anyway. If you want to introduce yourself, then we'll go back.
Okay, yeah. I'm Erica. I play Rin Swiftbow, the group's Beastmaster Ranger, and I'm excited for today's episode.
And then finally, usually last but not least, we have Josh.
Hi everybody, I'm Josh, and I play Dmitry Teslov in a reborn artificer armor. And yes, we're just trying to keep everybody alive and get the heck off of this island. You can also find me online as Winged Horizon on pretty much all the socials except Twitter.
All right. And would anybody like to make any announcements or anything before we get started? Eric, Jack, anybody want to talk about their pages or anything?
No, I mean, maybe it'll break.
Okay, no problem. All right, then the last episode, they had, of course, Jatal, the queen, the matriarch of the tribe, had been, of course, killed by Kongdran, the king of the Thunder Lizards. And, of course, they defeated the Thunder Lizards, saved Shaka, brought him back to town. It was a great hoopla. And, of course, Shaka was able to give them the Ring of Kali. And they were on their way, I believe, obviously so, to the mountains, because the corruption is continuing to grow, to destroy the Earth Gate that is connecting this island and causing it to plane shift. So if they could stop that Earth Gate and somehow use the Ring of Kali to throw it in, that will, somehow stop the power of the island and stop the Earth Gate. And that will, of course, stop the corruption. And they can hopefully, just like Quantum Leap, get home, which is actually coming back. Great show. All right. So yeah, they are pretty much, that's where you're at. They are traveling right now in the mountains. They've got to the base. It's cold, even though they're on a tropical island, as the elevation went up, as they're traveling to this Earth gate. It took them a few days to get there. They're still, about a day away from the Earth gate itself, but they're in this cold. It's a much more hostile environment. The clouds seem much more gray overhead. They can hear the creaking and the groaning of ice. It's hazardous footing, so they constantly have to be careful where they're stepping. And we're going to start it right from there if the group wants to do anything. And when they're ready to push on, they can let me know.
So
How's it possible you're so cold when it was so hot? I don't get it.
It's funny, nature. The higher you go, the colder it gets. But yeah, I didn't think it would get this cold either.
Well, I grew up in colder, but just doesn't make any sense.
Same.
What was the winters like where you were?
Oh, they were biting cold. We were a society that was built on making the most of the warmer days and storing up for the winters, finding ways to be productive when we're snowed in. Most of the time we would go down south on our boats. We had other things to do.
Barovia is always cold.
Is anybody particularly cold?
No, I actually like the cold much more than the heat.
I don't really feel too much of the cold these days. I think I'm quite cold myself.
Well, I'm just offering because I have a prestidigitation spell, and I cast it on my feet, targeting my boots, and then I cast it on my hands, targeting gloves. Actually, I just put, I fire off one of them for until all my clothing is warmed up.
Fancy wizard.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Where did you say you come from, Vorik?
It's a village northwest called Eos.
The spine of the world by any chance?
A little bit east. By a little bit, I mean several hundred miles. But I've been to the spine once or twice.
Well, then you've been close to my land then. I grew up on the glacier above it.
We'll still find out where you're originally from, though, right?
Don't know. Somewhere further north, I would guess. I don't know. Could be south. Who knows?
Wherever you're from, I'm sure everyone there is quite large.
Maybe.
Perhaps there's a fabled land of the giants or half-giants in this realm. I know not of it.
You have no knowledge of any of those races with your background?
I know of how things come together and work together. I know how to make jewelry. I can put things together mostly. I probably could find my way around the guild hall, but for your history, there's not much to go on. There are I'm sure there are large people in the further north, but they're rarely seen. They call them Golgons, what was it again? Aize. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm sure.
No. Gorgonza? You mean Gorgons?
Goliath, that's right. I believe there's a large, like half-giant people. They bred sometime in the past. Perhaps that could be your destination.
I would.
It's funny you say that. That's the tribe I come from that found me with the Goliaths.
Oh, you are aware of that. Well, that does narrow it down a bit, doesn't it?
They're the ones that found me behind the mountain range there.
Ah,
We've
well,
been fighting off the orcs ever since.
there are some in the north, yes. Anywhere else, I would not know. I just know that sometimes you can find them, but it's rare. If they even exist, some people don't believe.
Yes.
Are we ready to get off of this island?
Yes. Definitely. So what's the
Okay.
plan? I don't understand.
Well, from what I understand, we're searching for a ring. We're gonna toss it into a portal or some other kind of pit, and it's gonna
Shaka
close a
gave you the
portal.
ring, remember? In the
Oh, we
last
have the
episode.
ring.
That's right.
We have the ring. We just need to
Ah,
reach the Earth portal, and well, yes, as Ulrich said, we need to drop the ring in the portal.
yeah.
What
Sounds
does a
enough.
portal look like, Easy?
And I only know the location, my friend. I do not know exactly what it looks like. I am hoping that it looks like a portal. You know?
Is it a doorway? Is it a hole in the ground? Is it a well, a cave?
I'm
All
sure you'll
excellent
know what it
questions
is.
that we will.
Run into it, no? They tend to stand out, I'm sure.
I've
Wouldn't you
never
agree,
seen.
Aize?
I hope it does. If not, then we have sufficient prestidigitation and other detect magic where we will find it. But
Are
I
they
honestly believe that we will find the portal in the most heavily guarded spot in the area.
That would be
the,
logical.
these portals are made for magic?
It is a portal to the elemental plane that is causing this disturbance on the island and the corruption on it. So yes, it is a magical portal.
Is to be able to create one, would you have to be someone of great power like yourself?
Oh, I do not have great power. It would be a long time before I could make a gate,
Oh,
which would
so
be the
someone
closest equivalent to off. This is more like something I do not know. I am not familiar enough with the origins of the magic on this island to say anything, but I do believe it does involve deific magic, which
so
is not
someone
something from.
someone more powerful than you.
Yes, I can warm your clothes, Seth. I can't cut holes in dimensional space.
He has very little experience with magicians or mages or any of those sort of things.
I gather, but I am flattered, my friend.
Oh, well, I guess we should find it.
My guess is it'll be as easy as pie to find, but something nasty's going to be guarding it. That's what we were warned about before. But it's definitely about time because if that thunder lizard came through wrecking shop for no particular reason, killing the matriarch of our brethren tribe. Things are getting worse and worse. We need to fix this. We need to get us all off this island once and for all. And Dior, I didn't forget my promise. At some point, we're going to go back. We're going to go to Ravenloft, where I set things right for you and Dimitri. But first things first.
Aiza's ears perk up and say,
I
"We'll
don't
go."
recommend going to that place.
It's just another island.
We need to
Going there, you'll be
far away.
stuck like we are here now.
But we're about to leave in theory. There's always a way. You can't let you be hunted for all eternity. You're
There's
100 years old. It's time to
it's
change
better
things.
to stay out because once you're in, it's very difficult to get out. For all things, we were just fortunate. to have some materials. We should try to stay clear of Barovia, or what you call Ravenloft. It is a very cold and dark place itself, and one of sure doom.
Well, then what's your plan? Because Diora's not free from her mother even here. Be tormented and hunted for the rest of your days.
I'm working on an alchemical formula to help control this rage as well as get in front or block this out. It may take some time, but we'll keep trying to get as far away as we can. That's all we can do. She is much too powerful. She
What
was.
do you
Um,
say?
She
What do you
could.
say, Diora?
one, have we had a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay. And two, I'm gonna go up to Ren, and I'm gonna start unwrapping my arm where I got bit. Can you look at this for me? I'm not of sound mind right now. I just want to make sure this is supposed to look this way.
Right. Rin takes her wrist in her hands. What should I be rolling? Wisdom, nature.
What are you trying to determine?
Because we know as players what happened, but the bite mark from the last game, would Rin know based off the?
You're trying to determine about
Is this just a bite, or is this something more? Basically,
I would.
I used it pretty
Actually,
much to clear that up
I
last
made the
time.
roll last game.
Yeah, he rolled like a 20 something. He knew all about it. If yeah. So
but is it like basically like?
And I shared this
my
with the whole
assumption
group.
is that
Everything
is
that I
it
knew about, like
that she's asking if it's supposed to look that way, or if it's worse. Because,
I would definitely
she could use
say you would give me a nature roll, because at least you'll be able to tell something definitely looks off. It doesn't look like a normal animal bite. And if you roll high enough, that's for sure. What did you get?
I mean, I'm assuming from that roll we know as much as we did before.
Yeah, I would say Yize, he knows a lot about. He rolled a mega roll, so I think he critted if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he knows all about the were tigers, their bites. I guess he was really interested in lycanthropy or whatever how you pronounce it.
I looked her in. I think my fangs got longer, and I dropped them, and I think they're a lot longer than what you've known them to be. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, and they're longer.
They definitely look less. They're definitely bigger, but you're gonna keep. You're bitten on your wrist, right, or your arm?
On my arm.
Yeah, just like kind of gives it back. It's like, well, you're not losing your hand, but it's probably more your head. But we've been through this before. Sure, we'll be fine. And just gets uneasy, like, haha.
Yeah.
It's okay, Diora. If it gets worse, we can just take it off and I'll give you a new one.
Just get some sanitizer.
I looked at Dimitri. You are not going to cut my arm off.
Would you rather it kill you?
Yes, I would actually. I'm tired of living with this constant battle within myself of good and evil, of wanting to kill my friends, of not wanting to kill my friends, of being a protector. I'm tired.
Yes, we are all a bit tired now and then. It is a heavy responsibility.
Well, I can't pretend to know that I understand, but we're all in the same position here. We're at a crossroads. We either succumb to the island or we try to fight it. I don't know what that means for you, but you've fought it for as long as I've known you. I don't expect anything less.
That means a lot to me, then. Thank you. Well, I guess should we go see about closing this portal then, so we can get off this island? And I just wrap my arm back up.
That would be the most prudent thing to do. Let's find this portal and throw this ring in. It should be simple enough.
I'm ready.
Easy peasy.
I'm assuming we're all ready to just move on to the next scene.
I think yeah.
Okay, so if you guys are ready to move on, the progress as you continue up the mountain is obviously slow going as it continues to get cold. Again, it's difficult terrain all the way up, a combination of ice and snow. As you said, you're surprised that it's cold on this tropical island, but who knows why? It could be the corruption of the island, who's to say? But as you're continuing up here, you eventually do come to an area, and it looks like this right here. You see an open area with a kind of an icy, it looks like the water has begun to ice over. And then you also can see, oh darn it, the picture's blocking it. There's a gate. I'll put that up. I'll show it too. But there is a small piece of land with a gate with the bridge heading over to it. And what you see is this right here. It looks like an ancient stone with markings carved into it. You can see this all the way from a distance. It's emitting light. You can't see, again, the great detail, but you do see that it's emitting light from a distance where you're at as you're looking across the bridge and everything else. What do you all want to do that you're now in this area?
I point at it and I say, "Well, that's a trap."
Either kick it out of here, or the last thing we'll ever see.
Is that it?
Can we just like send Bert with the ring to throw it in? I mean, Bert has come through before.
Why not just put it on? Why not just put it on the end of one of your arrows and shoot it through?
Oh, that's also very.
I have a hand. I could use a mage telekinesis. 30 feet.
How far away are we from it, Tony?
I'd say right now, about 120, 130 feet. A little bit. Far, because you're across the bridge and everything else. You're way, way in the back area, to the back left, if you see that tree and everything is that.
Well, I wouldn't be in a hurry to separate ourselves from that ring. Why don't we just make our way to the portal? Imagine something snaps Bert as he's flying over, or the arrow goes awry. The magic of the area makes the mage hand dissipate.
I agree. I'd like to get closer so that I can cast the detect magic. Just to make sure. But that would require getting within 30 feet of it. To make sure that this isn't.
Tony, if we do move forward, as soon as we get about 60 feet away from it, I'm going to tap into my magic awareness. So that will allow me to see any magical beings or items within 60 feet of me.
Okay. All right.
Are we moving it, or is that just like ahead of time, Jack? That like when we get that close?
Can we,
like I said, ahead of time.
Before we move, can we like take a close look at the place, the perception or investigation check from this far away?
I mean, obviously, you can see the light being emitted by this structure. How well you could see fine detail, but you could roll and see what you could see. What are you attempting to see?
Borage, do you want Rin and I to get a closer look?
Yeah,
They got Bert could fly in.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could go together. There's a few options of things we could do. I want to cast Pass Without a Trace for all of us, so we could make sure we have the upper hand in whatever tends to jump out of us on this damn island. But I think if we do want to send Bert, don't think I want to send him with the ring, because I think we need to, because sticking together is the thing that seems to keep us alive for longer. I could send Bert and see what he sees, so to speak, with beast sense.
And remember, this is difficult terrain when y'all are walking across it. It's icy and everything else as you're all this area now because you're up high enough in the mountains. So you guys are all moving towards the gate then?
Well,
No,
I thought we're still talking.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm waiting. Not a problem.
waiting for
I'm gonna
our
have some
team-
water while y'all decide.
Waiting for our team leader's response to what he would like us to do.
Well, Sethreth, I wouldn't be surprised if we somehow end up on that frozen lake, and I'm interested to see how sturdy it is. What do you think about? What do you think about grabbing the biggest rock you can find and dropping it over the edge there?
Actually, I'd be better off going down there and looking myself. Growing up on the glacier, I know what to look out for.
You'll get advantage then
I'll-
on perception checks for like when you're trying to detect ice and snow stuff. I'll give you that, Sethreth.
Thank you.
And investigate because of that.
I'll have a quick look. If you guys want to look at something else, I'll come straight back.
I think we'll wait and cover you.
As long as you don't go too far.
I ain't going
We
far.
have all the time.
All right. So, Sethreth, you go down to the icy, watery, lakey part?
Yep.
Or river, kind of. All right. Go ahead and give me a investigation because you're, trying to see what you can notice around that area.
Really?
Well, I mean, if you want to try perception, I guess you could try that, but that would be more for visual cues on other things. You're trying to, I guess,
Wouldn't
really
be
see
under
if you...
survival.
Well, what are you trying to do then? I thought you were
I'm
looking
going
for
down-
something out of place.
No, climbing down the edge to where the actual ice in the lake is, and testing the depth, and use that by using an axe or something to find out how rigid the ice is, whether or not you can
Sure.
walk on it.
Survival's fine, and that's fine. Go for it, man. That sounds good to me.
Use climb first to climb down.
To see how hard the ice is, if it's capable of being traveled on. Not a problem.
Do I need to use my climbing ability at first?
No, not for that. I'm not going to make you use climb right there. I'm not going to be that harsh.
Oh, crap. Oh, I get advantage though, right?
Yes,
So
you
19.
do. All right. So you are able to get down there, and you can determine that this area of water, so the ice itself is just like a top layer of ice, but you can tell when you poke your axe through, you go down, and you think it would be harder to punch through, but it's actually quite easy. And you notice there's almost like a large, there must be an air pocket or something underneath where the water level perhaps has dropped, but the ice sheet kind of stayed on the top.
Gotcha. I climb back up.
You figure that it could carry, maybe 30, 40 pounds, maybe 70 at the most. And that would be really, really pushing it if you're trying to kind of jump on it or something.
I come back up. Not good, boss. I'd say if we're lucky, maybe Rin, maybe Dior. But they have to go with carrying no packs. It's really thin. And there's a big drop underneath, I'm assuming. It doesn't look like the water seems to have dropped very low. I wouldn't recommend. It would be a last resort, and it wouldn't be for us big boys, that's for sure.
Well, so here's what I'm thinking. We're planning on going over this bridge, right?
Yeah.
But there's a better than a small chance that something is here to protect that portal that may end up knocking some of us off that bridge onto the ice. You follow me?
Yeah. Yep.
And then if there's space underneath that ice, that's just a fall. So I'm wondering, Aize, those fireball spells, they're pretty precious. Do you think I might be worth, though, just blasting it and seeing what's under?
I have only 2 of them, if I choose to cast them. If it's just a matter of tapping the surface and waking up what's underneath,
I have a firebolt.
Yeah, there are other spells that can do it. I can firebolt the surface of the ice
We could both
Oh,
do it.
and
are
draw
you
attention.
worried that, sorry,
Also-
sorry. Volk, are you worried there's a creature under there?
Or above us might come by. What I'm concerned about is a very compromising combat situation where some of us are falling off or hanging on the bridge, falling through the ice. Who knows what's down there? If we blow a hole in that ice, at least we'll know what's beneath us. My education.
there-
So you also would take away of any chance of something actually maybe holding our weight if we fall.
Is there a way to get across without using the bridge?
I don't know. We could
I'm
look
asking
for another
Sally.
way.
I'm looking. Can we like stick to the banks and take a long way around without having to cross the rather precarious looking bridge?
Yes,
I'm at-
you could take the other. There is another way around. You could cross that waterfall area over there in the back, and then go around that other passage. If you'd like to try that.
Oh, much better. I say we go the long way.
Should we go check it out at least?
Save the
my-
firebolt spell and go the long way.
I'm fine with the long way.
Y'all are so distrusting.
It's just like the bit. You should have a big arrow that says "Go here, totally safe."
It's like the old. It's like what was that? The old Looney Tunes cartoon. No explosives here. All right. So you guys are attempting to cross that waterfall area. Everybody, give me.
We're investigating it. We're going up there to see if it's feasible.
I mean, you can attempt to cross it. I mean, definitely. But yeah, it's going to take you a roll to get across. I can tell you that right now.
Is there any way that we can get our better climbers / jumpers to go across with and then set up a rope line to give advantage to the others who follow?
There are two trees. I'm sure if one of us could get across, we could tie it to the other end.
That would give you, help, maybe advantage or something.
Oh,
You could figure out
Please
how to
allow
get that.
me. First thing I do is I'll cast this.
Let me flip over there, bud. Hold on. Oh yeah, there you go. That's smart.
Misty
Cool.
Step.
Then I will go to my inventory and I will use this. Hang on. And can I display this in VTT? Well, I go to my robe of useful things. And I'm pretty sure I have oh, there we go. I have rope. I have 50 feet of hempen rope. So I'll reach for my hempen rope patch. Here, I'll put it in, well, our viewers won't see it, but I'll put
I
it
believe you got the hempen rope. That's fine. I got you. You got it. You don't have to
in,
put it in chat. I trust you. Don't think you're gonna lie about rope.
there's 50 feet of hempen rope, so I'll pull the patch off the rope. Woof, and say, well, that's a lot of rope. Good grief. And then, finally, for my last trick, this is where it gets awkward. Nope, I don't have a spell for that. I scratch my head and I say, this might take a few tries because I have arms like pipe cleaners, but I'm gonna throw the rope back to you, okay?
I could. Wait, let me use my. I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
Yeah.
There, I hold the end of the rope out.
And I'm sure the waterfall is not 30 feet across, is it? Something like 10 or 15 or
Your
20?
your mage hand can reach the other side. It's fine.
I guide it along and I pick up the rope once it's ready.
Yeah, I hand the end of the rope off to the mage hand.
And
And I take the other end of the rope and well, I probably won't need that much, but I'll wait till the rope gets back before I tie it off on this end.
I bring it back and bring it over to Sethric.
Ah, you gentlemen, impressive what you can do with your magical skills.
Once Sethruth gets the end of the rope, then I'll grab the rope and I'll tie it as best I can around that. There's a tree there, if I see there correctly. Yes, there's a tree right there.
Yes,
I,
sir, there is.
I will
You
wrap
are
the rope
good
around that tree, give it a good tug as best I can, and I say, you may want to resecure this when you get over here. I'm not the strongest person in the world, but how about it? And you should tie
Sethra,
off that other end.
you are good at tying knots, are you? Or should we talk to Volric or Rin?
Well, I'm the only one here, so I've tied the best knot I can.
Oh, Howard.
Understand.
I have a +2 in sleight of hand. That's what we're using, right, for tying ropes. Anyone got a better plus than +2 on our side?
I'm not going to make you roll for that knot. It's okay. I mean,
Really?
yeah.
Nope.
I mean, if you
Nope.
want to roll for the knot, I mean, we can roll for the knot. But I didn't think
Well,
it was.
I will.
But I
let
am
me
going
go
to make
first.
you roll to use the rope to get across the
Now,
waterfall.
am I correct, Tony? And there's a rock that we can kind of use as a step in between, roughly.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all, because you were smart and used the rope and went around and didn't go across the bridge and everything else. You'll get advantage for you using your idea to get across. So the roll required to get across this waterfall is y'all are, I guess, holding the rope. I assume not tight roping. I mean, but I assume just kind of going like that and shimmying across like that. You'll get advantage for that.
How far is that first rock?
I'd say about 10 feet in.
So, okay, I'll do a little hop across to it. And is it
Hop,
big
you can
enough
hop
that I
10
can?
feet. That's a hell of a hop.
Hey, I'm 8 feet. I'm 8 feet tall. It's a decent hop.
I'm
Not
looking
too
at a
bad.
6-foot table and imagining 4 more feet on it. Somebody just.
Details, mate. So yes, I'll jump across to there. Is it possible that there's enough room that I can stay there and help assist everyone come across?
No, I wouldn't say it's that big. I mean, it's a very small rock. I
Okay.
mean, as you can tell, it's big enough for probably just one person.
All right, I'll do my jump then. Athletics, here we go. Did anything come up? Oh, there it is. 19.
Woo.
Yeah, baby. Easy peasy. Told you it's easy.
Where are you trying to get to?
To the rock and then go across.
All right, you're trying to jump
Yeah,
20 feet?
20 feet. You said 10.
Oh, I thought, oh, you're going back to shore. My mistake. Okay, yeah, you're fine. You make it. All right.
And then how far is it for the next jump?
Oh, well, the next one would be about 20 feet away, because the waterfall is about 25, 30 feet wide, if you remember. So it'd be kind of hard to jump from that little rock all at the other side.
Then I need to climb across on the rope then.
You could do that. You could use the rope.
Well,
And
there's
you'll
no
get
other
advantage,
option,
and
is
you'll
there?
get advantage for that. Strength or, acrobatics or athletics, your choice of roll. And all you need to do, since the rope there, it's not very difficult. As long as you beat a 10 either which way, you make it across.
All right, I stop on the rock I'm on and realize this is more of a climbing than a jumping, stepping across, because that's the image I had. And I will get my rope of 50 feet. I'll throw one end back to Volric. Volric, catch! From now on, whoever goes across, tie the rope around them. So if they fall off, we can catch them and pull them back up. I'll take the other end and secure it the other side. I wrap it around my waist. Look back at Vorik. You might want more than one person to hold it in case I fall. And I start doing the old cable run with the feet hooked over in the arms and go across the next distance. I hope this rope's strong. I'm not light. 20. Easy peasy.
Yeah,
Like a monkey.
you easily make it across. You are to the other side.
I get up the other end and find an area that I can sit down and brace with the rope between my legs in case someone falls. Tie off the next person. I'm ready.
And you go next. I want you over there with your bow out.
All
Watch
right.
the ants.
and I don't know why it's not. Oh, there now it's showing up. So I want to roll athletics
Or acrobatics.
or
And you
acrobat.
have-
I was gonna say, can I use acrobatics because I specialize?
Yes, you can use
Not that
acrobatics.
I
I
want to do
said
any
you could use
backflips,
no.
but
You could use acrobatics or athletics. Your call.
well,
you have
that
advantage.
I like acrobatics because that's what I specialize in.
Yeah, and you got advantage because y'all got that rope. So
I forgot to include it.
you already got it though. I mean, you still would have had
Yeah.
14, so you're fine. You make it across. Easily
Right.
navigating and holding this rope as the water is rushing past you, or icy chunks of water are passing by you.
As soon as she reaches across, so we're going from left to right, right? From looking at the photo that you have.
Yeah. If you're looking at yeah, you're going from left to right.
Okay. I'm just gonna hang on the. So I assume that Sephiroth would be closer to the tree because that's where the rope's tied. So I'm gonna hang out on that ledge to the right with my bow out.
Okay.
All right.
Who's next?
When she gets across, I'll tie off a rock on the loose end, throw it back. There!
Dimitri, you should go.
Okay, I will go. And I work to tie it around my waist. And then I work myself hand over hand to get across the waterfall, trying to keep my feet from getting wetter or my backside.
All right. Roll it up. See what you got.
Okay, let's see here. Oh my goodness.
Definitely made it. You are across.
All right. Make sure with the window in the screen is actually automatically updating our rolls.
I was gonna mention that, but
Yeah, it looks like it's staying on hemp rope.
Mr. Rumtickle.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. That is strange. Let me go. I'll check it at the break or something. See what's going on with that roll, because still should be there. I don't know why. And, I'll check it right now. Give me like a second.
I chucked the rope back again.
Yeah, y'all do your rolls as I'm checking this.
If 14 was good enough, then surely 16's even better. Must be good. And then I'll throw it back to Vorik. Come on, old fella. I got ya. Oh, tell you what, you climb even better than me. Impressive.
Like I said, grew up in a place similar to yours.
Is that from climbing up and down the rigging on the ships?
A lot of that as well.
Nah, impressive. Very agile. You don't move like a 60-year-old. I give you a wink.
Ah, only 55. 60's old.
Well, we can leave that rope there, can't we, Easy? Might need it on the way out.
Because everybody's made it across now, because the Yize was already across the Misty Step.
Easy. That's right, you. Talking to you.
Yep.
Can the rope stay there for later in case we need it?
Oh, most definitely would say so. In the event that we have,
sorry to interrupt. We're if I'm understanding the photo correctly, we're pretty close to the portal now, right? Well,
You'd have to
closer than
walk.
last time.
You'd have to walk around the back area. I'd still say about the same distance you were before, because now you're just around the back spot. So about the same distance. You still have to walk there a little bit, but you don't have to cross the bridge, and you don't have to cross any water. In fact, I can put the camera on technically.
Tony,
Yes.
Would you say from my survival experience that I would know whether or not the terrain off the main path is something that maybe Rin or Diora could sneakily move along?
Well, it's
Or is
all
it,
going to be. Well, I mean, it's obviously snowy and icy terrain, so it's difficult terrain. What do you mean, like, know if they could sneak along?
so, for example, what I'm thinking is if Sethreth was going up the main path, would they be able to flank us quietly and go off the beaten track a little bit? Or is it too unwieldy to climb?
Uh, oh, you want to know if like the terrain is too rough to even to even go on where you're at?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Give me a survival roll, and you'll be able to know if that terrain is, because it's
Okay.
already difficult terrain. But let's see.
20. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I get advantage in this area, did you say, or not?
yeah, because of your upbringing. So you can tell that, even though there's a lot of snow and a lot of ice, you can still make it to the portal. And basically, obviously, you're going to have to move slower, unless you can walk on top of ice and snow. You're going to be moving slower. But yeah, you could make it to the portal, I guess. And I mean, in your opinion, you think you can move sneakily. Who knows? I mean, something might still be able to detect you if it's there. I don't know.
Uh,
But in your
um,
opinion,
Chris,
Aize has a question or wants to say something.
yes.
Um, we're on the top of the mountain. I just wanted to know if we looked over the side, is it a sheer drop?
I mean, it's like you're in an area that's kind of like the plateau type of the mountain. You'd have to walk a little bit to get to that the proverbial
Okay.
edge to look over the edge of the
All right.
mountain.
So in the event that we have to make a hasty retreat, the ropes are a good idea there because otherwise we'd have to use the bridge.
Yeah.
Other method, however, is I do have a feather fall spell, so I can jump off the mountain actually and float my way down. But just in
Easy.
case.
Just keep in mind, buddy, what do you weigh with all your gear on?
Oh, with all my gear on? Oh, I don't know, 150?
You
I
go
should know.
straight through that ice, mate. It won't hold you.
Oh, no, I'm not considering stepping on the ice at all.
Okay. Just making sure, mate.
And I believe that we should drop our gear off before we head towards the portal.
Yeah, good idea.
Our camping equipment and such like we should leave it here.
Yeah,
That is
that's a good idea.
before we make any more steps, who's going to be holding the ring?
You.
Not Boromir.
Not poor.
I was a bit delayed on that one. Nice.
You can give it to me if worst comes to worst. I can miss the step and just shove it through.
Either you or Rin, and usually stay close to each other. You both got means to get it there.
Or Diora. Diora is very, very fast.
I also have a mage hand, my telekinesis, and I snap my fingers and they make it invisible. It's been following along like.
I was wondering what that noise was.
Just the tiniest footsteps. Well, if I don't know what to expect, but whatever it is, probably should be unseen. Not sure how when you want to be ready to be on guard, but I could cast Pass Without a Trace and we could all stay hidden.
What's the plan, Bolric?
Well, I think Aize holding that ring is a good idea, and I certainly like the idea of our ranger using that spell again.
I cast arcane weapon on my fists. It just gives me some extra arcane for next hour, but it's concentration.
You want me and Rin to go front or Rin to stay back and I'll lead? I'm pretty comfortable in this climate.
I say we use our usual marching order. You're in front, Rin's a little bit behind, the rest of us in tow. This time stealthing as best we can.
All right, we'll go slow then. You cool with that?
Aye.
All right,
Just
I'll get
give
in
me-
front and I'm going very slow, stealth. And if I find like any areas that look like they might trip, fall, I'll point it out to Rin and make sure she sees and passes it on, or any slippery ice. So I'm not just being quiet, I'm also trying to be safe.
Bulwark, just tell me when to cast. I'll be ready.
I think it's good for like 1 or 4 hours,
1
right?
hour.
Yeah, cast them now.
Yeah.
All right, everyone stay close.
You want us all to do our stealth rolls, Tony? Do
What did you say, buddy? I'm sorry, that last part.
you want us all to make our stealth rolls?
Well, you're attempting to do pass without trace, right?
So pass without trace is just a spell.
Yeah,
And then-
it's that makes sure you don't leave footprints and stuff and all that.
No. So, well, it does do
I'm
that.
gonna drop into the chat now.
Yeah, it gives us all advantage on stealth.
Yeah, it's all right. So go ahead and well, I mean the magical is you leave no footprints and everything else. The mechanics of it, the thought process. All right, so go ahead, roll your stealth rolls.
I have no advantage because I'm wearing plate armor, so it's just flat.
So far, they're all excellent rolls.
Yep,
So that's
everybody's
26
rolling their stealth.
We have passed without trace, right? So that's 10.
You still got 19. Oh, no, 14.
All right. So everybody feels
Sorry
mighty
to roll mine
stealthy.
yet, but we're probably fine.
Everybody,
Oh, that's right, we get plus 10. Wow.
everybody feels stealthy as they go out here. What do y'all want to do?
So like I said, we're moving up super slow, super quiet. I'm in the lead, and anywhere I see slippery ice or any areas that might be like they would slip or fall, I'm warning and passing it on, and we're moving towards the target and getting close. As soon as we get within 60 feet, I'm kicking in my magic awareness, and that will show me any creature, that magical creature or items.
Imagine. Okay, so you are traveling. How is this line of people going here?
Seth Rath followed about 15 or 20 feet behind by Rin, followed about 10 to 15 feet by the rest of us.
Okay, so Seth Rath, and then 15 or 20 feet, followed by Rin, and then the rest of you.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, yes, that would put you there. Then followed by Rin. And then everybody's gathered there, back there, stealthing around Rin. Okay. So Sethras is the only one that's up front. All right. So y'all are making your way over to the portal. You make it to the portal. The portal is there. You've stealthily made it in front. And there's the portal. Right there.
Yay. Oh, wow. We're right there.
Wow, you made it.
You actually get in front of it?
Yeah,
I guess so.
right there. You've made it.
It's the real portal then.
Is this it? I mean,
I think if this is the portal, we should be able to get out of this area.
Maybe.
But where does it go?
Easy. What do you
Give
need?
give me a minute. I pop open my spell book and the archive. I'll ritual cast detect magic.
It's
But
on the. You're detecting magic on the gate.
Well, it detects any magic in a 30-foot
Yeah,
radius.
60 feet with it. Well, definitely the gate is magical. And Sethreth, you had turned on your thing, and you sense that there is magic in the area.
What type of magic?
So according to the notes. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, buddy.
According to the notes, we're supposed to put the ring inside through the gate, correct?
That's what I believe the note said, the information you've heard.
This seems far too easy.
This is much too easy, but well, what can we do? I suspect something's gonna happen immediately. So everybody,
We should
stay sharp.
take some
um,
maybe in the tree or behind some things so we can, just in case.
what?
Perhaps we should take some cover. We are right in the open.
So Tony,
Yes.
to reiterate, we're supposed to take the ring and cast it into the portal, which will then close the portal, which
Yeah.
in theory should then end the curse.
Yeah, it should destroy it. You were told
Okay.
that by throwing the ring into the gate, it would begin to destroy the gate, and you'd be able to go through.
Isaiah, you sure this is the portal?
I could use my hand, my mage hand, to if it is something that's dangerous, I would just lose the mage hand. It won't hurt me. Or
Um,
There are a whole bunch of questions being asked at this moment and a bunch of different people talking. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait so everybody else talks. And then I'm going to ask Tony a question. So go ahead.
okay, last of the Q&A. Um, I was gonna ask Ize what he knows of portals in general. We could just trust that and just throw the ring in, or I could find out what is in it with Bert, as much as I wouldn't want to, but this is too important to mess up. And now it's done. So, yes, you can
Anyone
answer.
else? Okay, Tony. So the only source of magic in this area is the portal.
Well, no. You're detecting that there is other magic. You sense there is something else that's magical. The corruption that you've sensed before is in the area as well. Seems to be more centered here. That's what, you're getting that feeling.
I walk towards the water.
Okay.
Do I sense anything there?
Yes, you do. Not as powerful as the gate itself, but you sense there's something there too. In the area.
What do you see, Ize?
The corruption is radiating from that, and I point at the portal, and there is something corrupt under the ice.
I go over next to him and look down where he's talking. Can I see it as well?
Well, you see ice.
No, I have my magical awareness.
Oh, yeah. I mean, okay, yes, you sense that there's something there.
60 feet, I can see.
Yeah, you can sense that there's something there.
Under the ice.
I walk back to the portal,
Mm-hmm.
pull the ring out, hand it to Dimitri. Mage hand?
I suggest we do if it is something dangerous, it could emit, I know this from experiments, an explosion. So I would all step back and find some kind of distance from this while we do this, just in case it has a catalyst or a reaction.
I have a feeling that the moment that this portal starts to close, it will try to protect itself. This entire ground is suffused with dark elemental magic. So whatever it does to protect itself will be in a fight immediately. So what I suggest is Dimitri, I don't want to touch it with my hand, so use your mage hand, push the ring through the gate.
I say we should step back from the portal in case it does try to.
Fine, go ahead, step back from the portal, but please put the ring through the gate and everyone gets ready for battle.
I'm going to go about 30 feet away from the portal.
Are there any other trees up here where we are by this portal?
Here, I'll put the other camera. I'll put the tripod on for you so you can see a little bit better. Oh, let me move it up too. Adjusting the camera. Hold on. Let me give you a better. Up there. Should give you a little bit better. Sorry about that. Hopefully you can see a little bit better. Seeing my big hand come in there. There you go.
I would like to go hide in that tree.
Okay, so you want to go over here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on a branch while they figure out what they're gonna do.
Okay, so I don't want to put your mini up there because if it falls, it will
That's
break.
fine.
Your
It's
mini
fine.
is so fragile, man. I swear to God. I've told you like a million times. Like
Ren, if you
uh,
want to come, I'll take you with me.
I'll stay near you, but I'll stay on the ground.
okay. Anybody else want to
Tony,
move?
Yes, I'll go
Tony,
back 30 feet down the ramp.
5, 10, 15, 20, 21.
I'll
Okay.
be about 15 feet from the portal.
5. Well, you're already about that where you are right now because
Yep,
5, 10.
I'll stay there.
Hopefully you don't slide. Anybody
Tony,
else? Yes.
Tony. It also says that I'm able to tell which school of magic that they belong to. Is the
It,
portal and the magic that's resonating from under the ice, are they the same school of magic?
It's the same sense of the corrupted magic, I'd say.
Okay. So it's not like a different type of.
No, it's the corruption. It is. They seem to be linked.
I will. I moved where Bolric is, and do you think we should go further down the ramp a bit?
you know, they have a saying, go big or go home. But in our case, and I'm going to use Giant Smite, and I'll get bigger. I say we go big and go home.
Raw.
In where I am.
All right. So Volric takes his steroids.
Well, I have no
Roids up.
choice but to stay at his side. I'm thinking, shit, I wish we'd moved further down. But I'm like, well, if the old fella's brave enough to do it, I've got no choice but to follow along.
What about a Yize? Where's he gonna move? Because he is right here.
Whatever's gonna interfere is gonna probably rush up the portal. So I see me. Let me go to the base of the stairs on the side where the I want to go on the side where the waterfall is, not on the side where the bridge is.
Not on the side where the wood is.
Okay.
Not the side with the bridge.
No,
Okay.
you're about to place me correctly.
Okay. I thought you. I thought I know your style. You don't want to be close. I know. So I figured you'd want to be far. All right. So Sethreth and Volric are up there by this portal. What are y'all going to do? You got the. Who has the ring? Whoop.
He's
I
sending
have
it
the
through with
ring,
his mage hand.
and I'm going to use my mage hand to guide it into the portal.
Okay.
Once everybody's safely at a distance.
Okay.
First time ever, Sethreth pulls the shield off his back and actually straps it to his bloody arm, and he puts the shield out in front.
Yeah, I will also actually can I recount? I don't want to be in the tree, Tony. I want to be like just standing on the
Well, there's a
the
rock there.
bark.
I put you on the elevated rock.
That's fine. I'll also take my weapons out. One of my dagger from Volric and then my Kama
All right.
in case I have to throw something.
Let's do this. All right. Come on. Maybe you just throw it in the portal and you just go home. All right, come on, man. You don't know. Maybe I've decided to just be like, dude, send them home and, that's it. Doesn't have to be an epic finale for season 1. Could just be very basic.
We'll call an Uber.
Yeah, it's going. All right, so what's the deal? What's the deal, Pickle?
Pushing the mage hand through, right?
All right,
Yeah.
so this mage hand approaches and it goes and it throws the ring of Kali, and at that moment, sparks and everything and fire begin to erupt from the gate, and then you hear a voice.
I didn't think you'd even make it this far. I can't believe that you even tried. Do you know what this island even is?
Now you don't know. This sound seems to almost be resonating all around you. You want to answer, or you just want to be silent?
Faceless voice. Go on.
I know you're there. I can sense you. You're close to the heart of the island itself. This island is separated from the gods itself. It was I who gave all the clues to your quest. It was I who had hoped you would delay yourselves and eventually give up, but your insistence has led you here. Did you really think it would be so easy to just throw it in and walk away? I am the island, and that portal is me. And as long as I live, it will not be gone. I will rake your souls for even trying this. You should have left and crumbled away inside that village when you had the chance. But now your fates are sealed.
And from you hear the banging. Everybody roll. You just have to pass athletics or acrobatics. 8 DC 8. Just roll it, and you're banging on the ground. Boom, boom. The ground itself is kind of shaking. Boom, boom. Everybody roll, and if you roll 8 or if you roll less than 8, you kind of fall down. You're slipping on the ice. I'm pretty sure no one's going to roll that low. Come on.
Acrobatics or athletics or
Your
saving throw?
choice. Your choice. Boom.
Oh, Eric.
No one leaves this place. I need its power. The fools that tried to come before you all died, and now you will too.
Uh-oh. So Josh slips. I can't believe you rolled a 6, Josh. Come on. Come on. How much lower do I have to make it?
Yes, Dimitri did.
Dimitri what?
Dimitri definitely slipped.
Yeah, he fell. Well, everybody else apparently looks like they are able, and as the ice breaks, you know, because Sephiroth determined it's an air pocket, the ice from the river breaks, and what you see is this come up. That all of a sudden jumps onto the bridge. A white dragon.
You just hear Rin from the back just saying, "Not another one!"
Wow.
Yeah, more boots.
You may have defeated my other brethren, but they were fools. I planned this the whole time. I needed a ring here, and I will destroy it once I destroy you. Now, face your icy doom.
And here we go. Final battle of the season. White Dragon Epic on the way. Bum. I'll send one last picture, even though technically this isn't where you're standing. So you see a nice cool shot of how the party, he's right up there ready to face you in the icy cold mountains. And here we go. And it is now, I believe, Volric's turn. I believe Volric's first.
Oh, I got a pretty low roll. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, you have 14.16, right?
That's Rin.
So Rin is first then.
I mean, the pictures, it is your picture. I don't know.
I'm going to switch that back. I'm just doing the initiative right now because I had accidentally gave the 7 to you.
Yeah.
And the 14 to Void.
Yeah, it's my picture, Erica, because I was using my account when I was rolling your initiative.
Okay. Got it.
Not a problem. That's fine. Rin can go first if she needs to. All right. And let me change this for you so y'all have a better view here.
This is one of those battles you don't hold out. You go hell to leather, man.
Don't hold anything back now. This dragon is here. Here we go. It's burning. The portal, and Rin, you are up.
All right. First roll.
Come on, crit. I want to see you crit. That'd be awesome.
Rolling with sharpshooter.
Oh, with the wrong side of the crit.
Wrong crit. That's
the wrong side of the crit. Not a 10. We wanted to see the other crits. Okay. Well, obviously, that does miss. As you shoot this, trying to shoot the white dragon, Visus. That is his name, and that misses.
All right.
But don't you got 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, she kind of shakes her hand because she's probably kind of shaky hand with that first arrow. Takes a long breath, pulls back another arrow.
Oh my God! Come on now, man.
Nope.
You're just mulligan today, man. Come on
Yep.
now. All right. Well, send out the true hero of the group.
I'm not sure if I should. You know, I gotta throw all I have.
Send out Bert. Bert.
Oh,
Come on,
God.
Bert. Bert.
It's real well last time.
Bert. Come on. Ah! See? Bert always does it, man. All right, so Bert hits, obviously, and
For
Hit him in the eye, Bert.
21. He rolled 21.
for 8 damage.
Nice.
All right, and that was your turn. So as you do that, he raises up, and he's going to use one of his legendary actions, obviously, which is going to be this wing attack. So I need everybody to roll a DC 19 saving throw, where you're going to be knocked prone. Everybody within... Oh, I read that wrong. I thought I said 120 feet. I'm going to mulligan that move. I didn't know that. I read the distance wrong. See, this is where y'all wish that I didn't let y'all mulligan. All right, so scratch that. He doesn't do that. He does. He's chilling, and it's Diora's turn then. Scratch that. He doesn't do that.
Great. Like she said, another one. And I throw both daggers that
It's
I
a white
got
one
from,
this time, though. White one.
Yeah. Both daggers I got from Volric. First one is 22.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Nice.
Shit. Ooh. I had a second one is a 12.
No, that doesn't do it.
Well, I want to spend the Q point. I think I'm gonna start moving closer to it. Is it in the air right now, or is it on the bridge?
It's on the bridge right now, kind of just like sitting there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving closer to it.
All right, so you're over here. So, oh Jesus Christ! Thank God.
Oh wait, I have a question. We were in stealth, so will we have had advantage on those attacks?
Well,
Everyone within 30 feet of me.
yeah.
originally.
So those people, you would. But how far does your comma and all that get thrown? Your dagger, 20 and
My
60.
dagger is.
So
I don't even know the
it's 60
range for
feet, and you're at disadvantage. Anything over 20 feet looks like you're at
So
disadvantage.
it's a wash, then it's advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah. So
it don't matter. I was just asking.
basically, it just balances out. So yeah.
I'm trying to decide on
So your rolls would be the same then.
How
and it's
far
only
away from
actually 5, 10, 15. You might not be able to make you would have had to move up to attack. So yeah, you would have had to move up to about there. Put you right about that's right about 60. Stop falling down, Volric. Jesus Christ, stop drinking on the job, please, okay?
Need my cane.
I'm just gonna put y'all up here for a second because this slanted stuff is hard to put the minis on. All right.
So how far am I?
Now you're about 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. About 50 feet. 50 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a key point to do patient defense then.
Okay. But
And that's all I can do.
Okay, but you still hit for a total of 7, so -7 as your dagger goes through. And you could tell this thing is corrupted, just like the other dragon was. But the ice itself seems green, and Visus begins to speak. Do you know how long I've waited to gain the power? I'm so close, and now you have tried to come and destroy it. I offer you a chance. I have great treasures. Great indeed that I can give to you. I know what you seek. I can feel it. Abandon your quest. Succumb to me now. We can end this here, and you can enjoy your power. What do you say?
I don't want to speak for the group. I'm going to speak for the group and say, kiss my ass.
I don't want to speak for the group. All right.
Ooh. Ooh. I will not be stopped here. I will not be denied.
All right. So now it is Aize's turn.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Watch as I summon legendary action, and I fireball him.
All right. You fireball him.
Let's see if it sticks. Fireball number 1. Cast.
I think I have to do like a dex save or something. Pretty sure it's a dex.
30 points of damage.
Like the dex save, yeah. DC.
DC is 16.
Oh, I'm probably gonna fail that. Oh yeah. He did. Oh, 30 points of damage. All right. So describe your fireball.
Actually, I don't need a wand for this because it's not an aimed attack, but I'll open up the archive, snap off the spell. Hang on, I gotta find the Nipiri Wamoto, and then lift the rune off the page, convert it into a small pea-sized ball of fire, and then gesture and push it at the dragon. And as soon as it comes within just a few inches of the dragon, it will detonate into a huge ball of red and yellow flame.
Ooh.
And I say,
You! It's not over. Not even the gods can help you now. Exit the silence blocked off. Nothing's coming to save you. Nothing. No one.
And now it is Dimitri's turn, unless there's something else you wanted to do, Aize.
Oh, when he started cursing, first off, I was surprised that it worked because it didn't on the black dragon. I was like, oh my goodness. All right. And I pointed at Dimitri and said, you're up!
All right, you're up, Dimitri.
Did that fire attack seem particularly, did it seem particularly vulnerable to the fire?
Give me an investigation roll.
All right. I rolled no. I rolled a 10, unless I have advantage.
It seemed to hurt it, but, no particular difference other than obviously fireball hurts, but, it didn't look to do extra damage, if that's what you're wondering.
Okay. Well, then, in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my two fists together and then shoot them straight out, and with some arcane energy, which will be boom, 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 boom. It'll also be fire.
All right.
With some arcane energy, that is fire, I shoot 2 lightning bolts at it from my fist. And what is that? First lightning is I have missed it.
No!
Goes wide.
You were close, though. You were close. All right.
And the second one is a 12. Wow.
Nope. Neither one hits. All right. So, Dimitri, you fire off your lightning launchers. But unfortunately, Visus is... the snow is kind of hard. It's blinding you and everything. It's not as easy to see. So, unfortunately, you do not get hit Visus with that. And next, it is...
I have my homunculus, which goes on my fly to the left side, out above the ice of this dragon.
What's the range on your homunculus? 30 feet, right?
I believe so. I'm checking right now.
5,
it is
15, 20, 25, 30.
20 feet. Oh, no, yes.
20 feet?
Speed 20 feet, fly 30 feet. No, 30 feet, yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. So your homunculus is out. Is this little guy? Just have him as the little dude right there. Anything else, buddy?
That's it. Maybe I'll take some cover if there's any around me.
You are right next to Rin, right here. There's kind of just like this rocky area. Then there's another rocky area over here.
I would like to go on the other side of the kind of where Ayize is, if I can make it.
What's your movement? Because you're a rough terrain.
I am 35.
You can make it right behind Ayize. That's all your movement, though.
I would like to stand in front of Ayize.
All right. That would be right here.
So I can cover him with my body in case he's attacked.
All right. Wow, you're a good guy, man. All right. Next is good old Volric. You're up. Volric the Gray.
So I want to understand what's going on with the portal, the ring. It got pushed through or thrown in. Is it like hovering in midair as the portal's closing, or what's the status here?
The portal is flaming and sparking, but it seems to be almost halted in a state of almost mid-destruction. Vice has explained to you, he's connected to that portal just the way the ring, kind of like, Lord of the Rings. The portal and him are kind of one at this point. He's drawn so much power off it. That's how he's explained to you. So you'd have to, it looks like, you've thrown the ring in, but, Vice is still there. Like he said, as long as I exist, that portal exists.
Okay, got it. So we cannot retrieve the ring. And now part 2, actually closing it, is by killing him.
Yeah, think of it like that. Like you're finishing up, you gotta destroy Vices, and that will destroy the last bit of energy and enable the portal, obviously, to maybe you hope, fully rupture and allow you to go into it and go home.
Right, but he's hovering away, so we couldn't melee him from even the cliff side, right?
Well, he's on the bridge right now.
Oh, he's standing on it.
Yeah, he's standing on the bridge right now.
Okay, how many feet away is that?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, about 45 feet for you. Well, it's difficult terrain, so half that.
Oh, okay, so it's even worse. Okay, so
do we have Pass Without a Trace? Doesn't that stop the difficult terrain for us, or does it not?
no,
I don't think so. No, that doesn't stop that.
no, yeah. Okay, then I guess I'm going to move 15 feet towards him, which is a full move for me. And then I'm going to run another 15 feet using my action. And I say, if you're coming on, come on! And my goal here is also to separate from the rest of the group. So that if there's a breath attack, it won't get me and everybody else. And then C, I want to try and get his attention because I'm running at him.
All right. You hope. That's your plan. Plan.
And I'm going to, and for my bonus action, I'm going to cast an instant death spell. Okay. To my
Phantasmal Killer. Phantasmal Killer.
Yeah, for my bonus action, I'm going to give inspiration to Rin.
All right. So next is Vices.
I gave you a chance.
Vices begins to go up into the air. It actually bypasses you, Vork.
I'll wipe you all out in one foul breath.
And he's about, he hovers only about 10 feet, but that's close enough that he's able to stay above it. He gets close, and this is going to be his attack. I need everybody roll a DC 19. He's flying like, and that would get everybody in a 60-foot cone, except Volric. Volric is safe from the 60-foot cone.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at those con saves. Oh, somebody missed it.
Oh my.
I can't cash in my inspiration for that, can I?
Yeah, well, I mean, would it make a difference? I mean, because that's only like a D.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand what.
you have an inspiration.
Well, I believe
Okay, so
Sorry, I'm reading something at the same time I'm taking in information.
how much? So you missed by too much. So you have bardic inspiration, which is an additional D6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
you're
missed
not
by.
gonna make the saving
Yeah,
throw.
it's not gonna. That's what
However-
I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah. However, and for the stream, Erica's been playing 5th edition Alpha for about 4 months now, so she's still newish. You have Endure Elements, which you can cast as a reaction, which is exactly for a spell like this. So you're automatically going to take half damage anyway by casting that spell.
Nice, and that's a reaction, so you're able to do it. Perfect.
Reaction.
Perfect. Put it in the thing, Erica, so we could see it. That is perfect. So, and we got it. All right.
All right.
Just hit Endure Elements, and that will give you half damage. And I'm gonna roll a 12d8. It'll probably work out to be 54 anyway. I've noticed a lot.
I wanted to burn a luck point before I made my roll. So
Okay.
I will be rolling twice.
Okay.
This is a con saving throw.
Yep. Yes, sir.
There's one. There's two. Both 13s. Great.
All right. So absorb elements. Blah 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 blah. As a reaction. And yeah, you took cold or perfect. That is perfect. So you take, you have resistance, triggering until the start of your next turn. Storing it. Oh, and storing it for your next melee attack. That's pretty cool. So that is pretty neat. All right, so you take half damage then, resistance. All right, take your half there. Let me roll the 12d8. Hold on, I have to roll it.
I was going to say you're going to roll it, right?
That's 5, 12,
That's good so
3, 4,
It's a lot easier way to do
5,
what
6. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Duh, I'm hitting 12. The 12 dice. It's 12d8. Sorry,
it's-
guys.
And
Whoops.
also, Tony, you can do it all at once, Tony, by clicking on that dice icon.
I don't like doing that because I feel like I don't get like that. You know what, though? Just for sake of time, I guess.
Okay, but this is the last time we'll allow you to do it.
far.
All right. Thanks,
Wow.
Dad. All right, so let's do it. Let's do normal damage. I'm gonna roll it. 8. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh, jeez.
8, 9, 10,
What?
11, 12. So let's make sure I rolled that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so somebody add that up faster than my slow math. So that's
You know what would have added up really, really well was the.
well, that's 10 plus 13, so that's 23,
55.
30. So it's 50.
55.
Oh, it came out right about the same thing. It was 54, so 55. There you go. So everybody that failed their thing takes 55 points of cold damage. And obviously, let's see if there's anything. I think that's all it says. Hold on.
For the people that failed are dead then.
0.5.
Are you dead?
Aiza's dead.
No
I'm
way.
also dead.
Dead or
Dead,
Well,
dead.
I-
Yes.
No, you're
No.
you're on death saving throws. You're not
Yeah,
dead.
because what I think I went 21 points over.
Under.
Under?
That is double. That is double
Double.
your core hit points. So what's your how many hit points do you have?
I only have
Oh, hit
36 hit
points of-
points.
So they'd have to do 72 points of damage to instantly.
Yeah,
kill
so
you.
you're not dead. DM says you're not dead anyway.
You have 0.
DM
I
says
have-
you're not dead.
I have 6 death saves, but I'm
Yeah.
out.
You're just fighting for your life right now.
half the hit points is 27 or 28 because it's 27.5 divided by 2.
22. You always round down.
Yep, so half.
Oh, no. 27.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Sorry, 27.
Well, that's all Vices can do. It is now. He is floating above here. He did his move. He's flying. He hovers a little bit higher. He's about 30 feet in the air. It is now Sethreth's turn.
That's shit.
You know what's funny
So-
is this, I put this for the stream, but people are watching so they know I'm not trying to TPK. I put this in the calculator and it actually only gave it as a hard battle. That's what's so funny because y'all are, you know,
It's a CR 13, right?
yeah, and it's a hard battle because y'all are like level 6.
CR 13 is meant for 13th level group, but
Well, actually, but if you put the calculator and it puts like the number of players, it rates it like average, hard, like deadly. This isn't even deadly. It was hard. That's what's
I
so.
always thought, yeah, I mean, it's fine. I always thought CR5 was a group of five. I mean, CR was based on a group of 5.
Yeah, but if you just letting you know, if you pull up that calculator, I do that for almost all our battles. That's why sometimes I'm shocked that y'all are able to destroy like these deadly battles. All right, so bad rolls on this one though, but that's okay. So next is Sethreth's turn. What are you gonna do, Sethreth?
So it's not even landed.
It is kind of like hovering in the air right now.
Your brethren are gone. Do you care to make a deal yet?
Well, so I can't even. How high up is it?
About 30 feet in the air.
Oh,
We'll say 20. We'll say 20. I'll make it 20. We'll say 20.
I'll just rage and hopefully something handy pops out of when I rage.
Well, don't you have like a javelin you could throw or something? I'm pretty sure you
Yeah,
got
but I've got the axe in my hand. I've got the shield. So I'd have to use a turn to pull out a javelin. Let me just rage first. If I'm lucky, something of benefit will happen. Why is that icon there? Why can't we move those? What the hell? Seriously? Go away. There we go. All right. D8. Hopefully it's an inch 2. What the hell's 2? 2. Oh, yes. Yes.
What is it? What you got? What you got?
I rolled a 2. The 2 is you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space.
No!
You can see until you rage ends. You can use this effect. So, boom, I teleport and I'm going to land on top of the sucker and start wailing into it.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, so here you are. And by doing, you start, go ahead. Hit him.
Red looks up, sees the creature.
Come on, Sethreth.
Raging out. And boom, lands on top of it and starts belting down on the damn thing.
Come on, Sethreth, hit this thing. Come on.
He's got one. He's still got the shield in the other hand, so he's just going to go one-handed. All right.
That's right,
Fingers crossed,
boy. Now,
everyone.
ask him a question.
Yeah. 19
That hits.
and 21. So
Both of them hit.
Was that 13 and 11 is 24 points of damage.
Nice.
Just hacking into the back of its neck. Whack,
You're hitting
whack.
his, you actually, and you also hit his wing, and that kind of forces him to drop low. He screams in pain. You half-orc bastard. And he begins to drop lower. It kind of forces him to land. You've hurt his wing. And as you're doing this, you guys all begin to, it's for just a moment. Actually, let's see. Who's facing? Y'all are, Volric would probably be the one to see it. Volric, you see, because everybody else is kind of around the portal. But for just a moment, you see, and they're not paying attention, you see this right here. And it defies belief. Hold on. DM is slow.
Is it a T-Rex?
No,
Yeah.
it's not a T-Rex.
Dang it.
Stop making fun of the DM. Damn it.
We love you, Tony.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, nice. I've seen these things.
Okay.
You see that, and then it just flashes for a second. It almost seems to reach toward the gate, but then it's gone. And you see a sense of, like you see fear just for a moment come over Vices' face, or you can see as Vices looks towards that area, fear for just a moment. No, not yet, not yet. All right, so now keep going. That's
Very
all you
cool.
saw. That's all you saw for just a moment. All right,
Very cool.
keep going. And now
So
it
that's my
is.
turn.
Yep, Sethreth, you took a big chunk of damage off him. And now it is back to Rin's turn.
Right. If everyone still was where I thought they were, that should put Aize not pretty close to me. Rin's gonna just take the few steps and go over and touch him and cast Cure Wounds.
You can cast it at second level, Erica, so you can do an extra D8.
Yay!
Yeah. Good idea.
So two.
Uh-oh.
So you mean I could cast? So I roll it twice,
You'd be 2d8.
or do I just add 8 to?
Yeah, I think so. If I have it right, Cure Wounds is normally D8, right? In which case, second
Yeah.
level would be 2d8 plus your spell mod,
It goes by 1d8, 1d8. So you roll the second dice.
plus your spell,
Cool.
plus your spell mod.
Well, 3 plus 2 is 5.
So that's more than 0.
All right.
Oh no, you didn't count, Erica. You didn't count your spell mod.
But spell
what does
modifier as
the-
well.
What's my modification?
Is it just your wisdom? I think
It
it's just your wisdom, which would be then you have a 14, right?
Yeah,
plus
sorry.
two.
Let me
So it's
navigate back
7
there.
points. 7 points. 7 points, Aize.
7 points.
He's alive.
Okay, I
Yeah.
open my eyes and I say, ow. And I say, thank you, Rin.
Yeah, we're not dead yet, I think.
Not yet.
Bless
Not
your
yet.
heart. I'm so glad Dior didn't eat you. Oh.
No, I think her teeth are if they get any sharper, I'm gonna get more worried, but I think we're fine.
Is she all right? I think she got caught in the area of effect too.
It was just us. We're the lucky ones.
Oh, joy.
Or wait, what's Diora?
I'm down. Yes,
I
I'm
don't-
down.
She also down. I thought it was only okay. I totally missed that. Well, you know, I got plenty to go around. I'm like, no, we're fine, and she's just
We
like
got-
lying dead.
We got cures for days.
Fine, we're fine.
Good.
All right. So
Because I was looking, I'm like, oh, I guess she made it. Okay. Anyways,
I tell her, I've got Diora. Just run
I,
away.
I yell out, Diora, Diora! With the
I
music.
have her. Don't worry.
right.
I've got it.
I
Don't worry.
appreciate
Before all right, after that, I believe all the spells are my bonus action, so Rin turns with their bow and shoots.
come on.
I don't think that hits.
12. No, that does not hit. But you get but don't you get another? Oh, you cast a spell though.
Well, that's my bonus? Question mark.
Cure Wounds is an action spell.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah,
Healing
so you
Word
already-
is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Boric gave you inspiration.
that doesn't give
I
me
don't think
another-
it's gonna make a difference.
It's no, it's a D6 bonus to whatever.
Ooh.
you roll.
Oh,
You'd have to roll. I'll be honest with you.
I'd have to roll high to make it worth it.
Yeah,
Like,
because
exactly.
right now you're only at 12 minus 3. That's 9.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna. It wouldn't be worth it for you to take that to the 6. You ain't gonna make it no matter what.
Well, our magician is conscious, so
There, yeah, you got somebody up.
no.
It's an epic battle. We got the epic music playing. Vorik had saw a vision, had to shake his eyes and wipe the crust out because he couldn't believe what he saw. It was an image of a huge, larger than any, just arm and shining armor. This huge, just looks like a man, a humanoid, but larger than any giant, larger than any man, in the most shining, brilliant armor he's ever seen.
Can I make some kind of history or other roll to connect what this thing might be?
Religion. Roll 14 or above. And you'll recognize what it was. Trying to break into this fight. Because you're damaging vices.
How about a 2?
You think that flowers are pretty in the
I
sunlight.
do. Flowers are pretty. Where were we?
The flowers. All right. So it is now Diora's turn. Diora's down though.
So Erica, yes, you can because it's a bonus. Okay. So really quick, by the way, clarity. Erica, you could not cast Cure Wounds and attack. Cure Wounds is an action.
Well,
if you ever do the
luckily it
attack
didn't do
action,
anything anyways.
if you ever do attack action, you get 2. But bonus action is separate, so you can't do Bert. Bert can still attack.
All right, I'll
Go,
let-
Bert. Come on, Bert.
Did anyone already roll for their thing? Because I'll just.
Oh, go Bert.
All right.
Go Bert.
All right.
Go,
Finish
Bert.
him.
Finish.
Oh,
Kung Lao wins.
Tasty.
Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Liu Kang, Sub-Zero.
I used to
No
love
pressure,
that.
Bert, but everything is
Sub-Zero.
resting on you.
Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert.
Bert.
Oh, Bert, once again.
Bert.
Dude, I swear to God, this whole island, Bert has saved y'all. He's like the main character of the story. Bert, this should be Bert's Adventures, not even Nerdbauchery anymore. It's just Bert's the Adventures of Bert.
Well, actually, to give the way for the new season, it's Bertauchery.
Bertauchery? Well, that would make sense. Bert's the ultimate hero there. All right, so you take off 6 more points of damage as Bert comes raking across, flies above Sethreth, and rakes across the other wing, clawing his talons into, all right. So now,
Bert as he goes past.
oh wait! I'm gonna use a legendary action, not against y'all, against Bert. He is annoyed at Bert.
Do it when he flies
So wait,
back.
he takes a tail. He tries to slap Bert with his tail.
Oh shit.
Oh, God, crit.
I critted. Yeah, Bert is
no.
gone. Bert is
Even if-
gone.
Wait, doesn't Bert have flyby though?
Aren't you in range?
I mean, it depends on where you're trying. If you're doing the from far away.
Well, when can you do it?
Because I do it right after a character's turn. That's how the legendary action works.
Okay, so then at the end of the turn, the bird would be 30 to 40 feet away because it's doing the flyby attack.
But how far does it fly? Because she's all the way over here.
40 feet.
Yeah, so you're even.
So it can go 60 total. So my
So, yeah.
assumption is 30 feet.
Because at that point, it's attacking me too. Which
Yeah,
I don't want to be
count it.
attacked.
So even if you counted it at the closest, she's about 40 feet away. So she could be about, I guess it would make another 10 feet up in the air, maybe. That's about the most it's going to get. Not very far. It's about 40, 45. Because if you look at, and this isn't me BS, and you can see the pen. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because each one of these is 6 inches. So that's 30. Plus another 3. That's another 50. That's 45 right there. And then right there. It's about 50 feet, actually. 45, 50.
Sorry, I'm just going through his stuff.
Yeah, because this isn't an attack of opportunity. This is an action, a legendary action so it slaps Bert with the tail in this epic Bert 2. Wait a minute, this is Bert 2.
I mean, it's summoned, so it's not real bird if you want to.
I know. it's a version, a cloned Bert. You keep cloning him over and over again. So that might take Bert out as this tail. Bert gets in another vicious attack, but the tail, annoyed at Bert, slaps him and slaps the hell out of Bert. I don't know if that wastes Bert, but I assume Bert is out for the count on that one.
Well, yeah.
All right, so poor Bert is.
And he just flies down. Well, if you're hitting him from where he is, then he's just gonna be on the ground next to me.
Bert, no!
No, our whole party's gone. Everybody run! Time to run. The tank
Poor
is
Drama,
gone.
then poor Ayuse and Diora.
Now it is Diora's turn, though.
I rolled a 3 for my death save.
Oh.
All right. You got to roll higher than that. Let's see your... oh, damn it. Don't you have inspiration or something? Oh, it wouldn't make it.
Don't worry, I got her next.
All
I
right.
got her next.
All right. Aize, it's your turn then.
I'll use half my movement to stand up. Then
All
I
right.
will dust some of the frost off my coat, and then reach for the cloak and yank a patch. And this one has the following on it. No, that's not what it has. No, I'm not pulling rope. Sorry, it didn't copy and paste.
Oh no, wild magic.
Here we go. I look around and I find the correct patch, and it's this one.
Hey, those are needed, right? And you're in the perfect spot. You can give one
Very
to almost every. Yeah, you're in a perfect spot for that potion. All
Pop the
right.
cap on one of them. Would suppress the temptation to drink it myself, and I'll lean down and I'll dump it down the Dampier's throat. And how much does that heal her for?
Potion of healing. Let's look. Hold on.
1 plus 2.
I think it's 12d8.
It's 12d8. Okay, I'll roll
You
the
got
one.
no. You gain 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink this potion.
All right, well, I'm not drinking it, but I'll give her this. All right, roll. Okay. Oh, terrible. So 5 points. Sorry.
You're alive though.
Yeah, that's helpful. She's up.
Yeah.
And
You
then,
got-
The battle is back on.
and then, after I pour one potion down her throat, I'll toss the vial, grab another vial, shove it into her hand,
Thank you.
and then I will run 15 feet away from her.
You've already used all your move. It's difficult terrain, so you'll need half movement.
Oh, I only have half movement on this terrain, and I
Yep.
used half. Oh God! And I say to her, this is awkward. If it breathes on us again, we're screwed.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. Let me check something.
Misty Step, I think, is a bonus action
Is
spell.
Misty Step a bonus action? Because if it is,
Yes, I believe it is. It is a bonus action.
Adios.
woo!
Well, you're getting over to Diora.
Sayonara.
And I'm saying, see ya. And I will Misty Step. Just put me. Let me see. I'm next to Diora. I don't.
You're
want
right.
to-
You're right here. And you want to be next to Diora?
No, I was already next to Diora.
Well, no. Diora moved up because she threw a comma. She was up here. You're back here.
I think you must be in the opposite direction.
How
Yeah.
did I reach her to give her a potion then?
15 feet.
Oh, well, she was down. We'll say you threw the potion.
No. All right, fine. We'll reverse the action then. I'm going to end up next to her. I assumed she was right next to me. I didn't realize that.
No, she went down over here because she threw.
All right, so I
down
use
here.
15 feet of movement to stand up. Then I will use a Misty Step to reach her.
Okay.
So I use the Misty Step to reach her. Slug the potion down her throat. Shove the other potion in her hand. And then that's my action because I don't have any movement left.
All right. Perfect. All right. So now it is Dimitri's turn. Come on,
Dimitri looks up at this at the dragon, and he has this rage building up in him as he sees Diora go down.
Ooh.
And he says, "Is that how it's going to be, And I cast Reduce
Ooh.
to make the dragon one size smaller.
All right.
It does have a saving throw we can make.
All right, you cast Reduce on him. You know, Visus looks at you. It will never be that simple. The island gives me strength. And he resists, because he's going to... I'm not going to even roll, because obviously if I failed it, I'd pass anyway. So he is able to resist your... Reduce, and instead of shrinking him, the spell kind of just dissipates off into the ice itself.
And with that, I am going to curse to the Dark Lords and run, I think, further up the stairway so I can have some cover this time.
All right, you want to go up the stairs?
No. Beside the stairs in the opposite direction we can't see, so that if the ice does go out, it'll go over him. He won't get hit because he'll have total cover.
All right, so you're trying to get over, kind of like over in this area. Okay, gotcha.
Total cover again, if it's total.
I don't know if it's pretty good cover. Pretty good. All right, so next is Volric.
Bert. Also, or not Bert, but I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Dimitri.
I forgot my homunculus.
Homunculus.
Oh yes, your homunculus. He's right next to Visus now.
Exactly. Archie is going to come by, and he's going to swing by and do a little force attack.
Do it. That does not hit.
Oh. And how far away is he, you say?
About 10 feet.
All right, then he's going to try to fly 20 feet away. As he just does as he flies, but he does not have flyby.
Oh, he's going to get attack of opportunity. You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, he does. The bite, I was already looking at that.
Okay, then I don't think, no. I mean, I get to latch onto him.
It's up to you. I'll let you mulligan it.
Then he just lashes on and he just tries to start clawing his the dragon's eye.
All right, so he's clawing the dragon. All right. So next is Volric.
All right, so it looks like the dragon's about 10 feet or so from the cliff edge.
Yeah, about that far, I'd say. 10 feet, that.
I see the chaos, and fortunately, our Rin has cure, and Aize has the potions, and things are kind of better, but I can see how nasty it is. So I'm gonna sheath my sword, and I'm gonna grapple it, and I'm attempting to grapple around its wing. I mean, this is all just because technically when I grapple something, that has 0 movement period, including flying, but I just want to kind of make it make more sense. So
you also hear in your mind, Volric, a voice that says,
"Keep going. I'm almost through. Destroy the abomination. Hurt it, damage it, weaken it to the point where I can break a hole through.
And then it just fades off the voice.
Well, if this goes well, disembodied voice number 2, he's going to be taking some damage.
All right.
So I'm going to try and grapple.
Okay, grapple up.
All right, so let's roll. You roll as well, of course.
I'm going. You know what? Don't even roll because I'm just going to resist it anyway. So
no, it's not a saving throw. It's not a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Contested roll. You have no magic to protect.
No magic to protect
21.
against the grapple.
Yeah.
21.
Hold on. Let's see.
Take that, you dirty dragon.
Oh! Oh no!
The gods don't want him grappled. All
Okay,
right.
I'm going to burn my action surge.
You
and
try
grapple
again.
him again.
You try again. Oh, you should get it this time.
All right, you got a 10.
Yep.
All right. I'm persistent. All right, hold on.
Y'all need to. This guy is hurting y'all, man. You gotta do something.
Yeah. It's weird how they have all that breath weapon damage. I've never seen that before. Here we go. Yes, 21 again.
All right, so he is grappled now.
Okay, but I'm not done. So I grapple him. For my bonus action, I'm going to do a healing word on Diora. So she's going to get a D4 plus 2. At least that's something, right? Yeah. No.
He does tail attack on you as his bonus action. Or not his bonus action.
My turn's not over yet, though.
Oh, I'll wait till you're done. I'll just do a tail attack then.
Okay, so she gets 5 points, so 5 points to you, Diora.
Woo!
And
Kill
I
this thing.
just give her, if she notices, if she looks over, just give her a wink. And then I say, Sethreth, hold on. So I can move half movement while grappling somebody. I'm going to walk him off the edge of the cliff and we're all going
But
over.
didn't you already walk a few feet?
What?
You already walked to get to him a few feet, I would
Why are we
think.
going over?
But if you want to go over with them, if that's the adventure
I
you
do.
want, let's do it.
What
Let's
are
do
you
it.
doing?
All right, so you're attempting to push him over this.
We're all just walking over the edge.
Just walk him over, and you go over with him onto the ice itself, and the ice
Yep.
cracks, I guess, and wow, everybody's going into the ice. That sucks for Sethreth and for Volric. I don't want to see y'all go to the icy pit. He's fine with it. Vices, you know.
Saving-
It is a fall. He has to take fall damage.
So let's do a tail attack as he's going down. He tries to hit you. Rah! That doesn't. Duh, I got to hit the attack button. Sorry about that.
You rolled a nothing.
I rolled a nothing. That was stupid.
Would it be like disadvantage since he's like attached to the body already?
It's his tail.
I have a 20 armor class. That misses.
Oh, so that just misses. All right. So you guys go over the edge. As you're doing that, you see once again that image come up. You see this once again. But now all the people that are kind of up there, you all see it all at the same time. You now see once again. And everybody give a religion check now. As this thing...
While I'm falling through the ice.
Yes. I'm so happy grappling is changing. I hate grappling for 5e, I'll be honest. I think it's terribly OP. In fact, there's a lot of people have said it's way OP'd. I've been reading all. It's terrible. That's why they're changing it.
DMs.
It's terrible. It's terrible. OP in 5th edition is terrible. I mean, think about what you're doing. Grappling a dragon. It doesn't even make any sense. But it's cool. It's cool. So
It's because I'm the right size.
it
that
doesn't.
I can
I don't think it makes sense. That's my opinion, though. That's me. I like my old school.
Okay, tell you
roll
what.
it.
In all of our next games, Tony, we won't grapple.
Well, you don't have to worry about grappling.
Ban grappling.
Yeah, you have
from now
to,
on.
grappling, and they're changing, I think, for the new D&D 1 or something.
That's all in playtest right now. But yeah.
Everybody who got a 10 or above, you recognize this as Helm.
That's who?
That's who?
The god
Helm?
Helm.
Okay.
Oh, Helm.
Yes.
He's a god.
Yeah.
Good God.
And
Yes.
you keep going. I'm almost through to break the gate. Go. Keep going. And the
As I-
light, the image
as I-
dissipates once more.
As
Wait,
I-
so does he? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
As I tuck my head hanging onto that wing and the tail kind of bounces off my armor, I says, we're going.
All right, so you guys go over into the thing. Poor Sethreth, and I guess goes into the water. Don't know how we're gonna do this drowning effect here.
I thought you said that there was
Air pocket, yeah. That was for the dragon. That doesn't mean it's everywhere. That doesn't mean the water pockets. The air pocket was everywhere. So you go into the water, I guess here. But you got strong athletics, both of you. So give me athletics if you want to let go. Obviously, if you want to hold on, we're going to have to do a roll for, I guess, some drowning or survivability here. But if you're choosing to let go, then you can try to get athletics to swim to the side. I won't do any.
Ask a quick question first.
Yeah.
How do the mechanics work for drowning in 5th edition?
it
That
takes
is-
a long time.
What'd you say?
It takes minutes.
Drowning is. I would probably just home rule it real quick right now anyway, where we just start, save or whatever, Constitution saves. There's the old school way they used to do it, like every so many rounds, you're holding your breath, and then the next round, and it just goes down and down, down to the point where eventually you're going to fail and drown.
I got it.
Okay, so
Had
another
his-
thing is the dragon's wing damaged that it can't fly at all anymore or not?
I would say the damage, it was definitely hurt. You brought it down. You'd have to wait to see if it can fly. I mean, I don't know if you could determine that type of damage.
Because I can get us out.
But you
already.
definitely brought it down when you hurt it. That made it go down.
No, but so did it take damage in the ice?
Oh, yes. We could say as it fell and hit the ice and you all crashed through it into the water, the ice itself was solid. So let's say, it's a D10 for every so many feet. So we'll say it's like 30 feet.
I can rescue us if I need to, Boris. Maybe it might work.
You won't need to.
They
I
got-
don't have to worry about you, you're saying?
Yeah, I got a plan.
You got a
Oh,
plan.
you can swim.
Well, yeah, I can swim too.
Well, I don't think you'd be hitting Seth with the ice because you're on top of it. So you'd be like covered pretty much by the wing, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I agree.
Tony, how you plan on doing the damage?
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
everybody
I'm just
takes
gonna
it.
I'm just gonna quickly just roll 3d10, 18 damage, and there you go.
Cool.
And everybody
So,
just takes
right
18.
before Sethreth and Volric hit the ground, I can release my grapple at any time as per rules. So I let go and I cast Featherfall on both of us.
Oh, there you go. So there you go. You guys are
I
good.
don't need it. I can teleport.
All right. So that means if you let
can't as a
go,
reaction though.
so the dragon then is able to beat his wings, and he's able to dodge the fall as well. Since
Wait,
you're
what?
letting,
How-
since you're letting go, because you let go in mid-flight, I assume you didn't.
No, at the last second.
Well, I mean, you didn't let go in.
All right, I'll just take the damage.
It's okay. You're gonna. Yeah, you guys got this anyway. He's in the water. The dragon is in the water now. He's hurting severely.
I'm confused.
He came from the water.
Don't worry. Well, he was in the air pocket before. That's what it was. Like, 'cause when ice freezes, a lot of times there's air under the ice if the water level drops.
No, it's no problem. I want to make sure to do damage to him, so I will only cast Featherfall on Sethreth. So I'll hold on. I'll take the 18.
All right. So he still does then his 18 points of damage. I would say you take your 18. You're still good to go, though. You got plenty of hit points. All right. So now you weren't even hit by the cold that they have. All right. So now it is Vices' turn, and this thing is in the water. It's raging. We should actually probably take a break after this round too. By the way, it's 9:00. I just realized, and we haven't taken a break. You're holding on, Volric. It's just gonna try to hit you then, because this, trying to get you, and it's gonna do. It gets a multi-attack. First, it's gonna try its frightful presence to see if that even scares you, which it probably won't.
Oh,
Just-
yeah, well,
Just DC 14. I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna fail that.
that's
Aren't you-
an action.
Oh no, you don't rage. Excuse me.
So just
That's
go
an
ahead and.
action, right?
Well, you get to do it. You do the frightful. You do the frightful presence, and then you also get to make your attack here. I'll let you read
So
it.
it's like so Frightful's like a free action.
Yeah, it says it right
Okay.
here. It then makes the 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claw.
All right, no problem. Okay, so yeah, I probably won't because I just have a 12 wisdom. 10 wisdom. So let's make the saving throws.
Money, big money.
It's within 120 feet, so I'd say everybody'd have to roll that too at this point.
Do they have to see him?
Well, no, because you're 30 feet down. So, and that's a good point. They might not have to. Let me see.
Oh.
I think you have to do. No, it says aware. Doesn't say see. Aware, and they're aware of it already. So everybody
can't-
does.
I
But I would
don't
say the
think-
30 feet does put Rin and Dimitri out of the range since it's 30 feet down the cliff. So that takes away. So it only would get Diora and Ayize, you and Sethreth, and that would be it. Space pass, she's fine.
What's the save versus?
It's Jack. Sethreth is a little afraid. And it's a wisdom, Ayize. DC 14. All right,
No
so
problem.
you're good. Yup. So Yize has passed. Space has passed. So Eric and Sethreth, you guys are in the water. Well, Sethreth, floated down peacefully, and you went in the water. But you guys are now terrified of this dragon. It's of Visus. But you sense a little bit, this coming through it. Volric and Sethreth, in fact, everybody begins to feel a sense of almost like renewed kind of hope at this point. So everybody who failed, give me another wisdom roll. Oh, well, you actually passed, Jack, because you already rolled advantage. So you would pass. You get a sense of renewed hope, giving you another chance. So Eric, go ahead and roll one more time. If you fail now, then you didn't get the hope from Helm. You can feel his energy coming through.
No.
You aren't a very religious man, are you, sir? All right.
No.
So apparently, not Jack, but Sethreth felt the light of the Lord, but apparently Volric has not. So Volric, you are still terrified, and while everyone else is not afraid, he is going to attack you, Volric, with his bite.
And I think as I'm grabbing it and start shaking and tremors, to say, "What the hell am I doing?"
I don't know how you failed twice, but
I have a 10 wisdom.
all right. Well, I tried. To help you out.
Oh, that's fine. I got stuff I could do.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right. Well, that might bring Volric down in the water.
22, 23, 28. Oh,
Yes. All three.
Uh,
Yeah, I go down.
Whoopsie daisy.
Hey,
Whoopsie
good thing
daisy.
is- Good thing is I'm not afraid anymore.
That's a positive way to look at it. You're not afraid anymore. All right. So, So that is the move. 1 down, 5 to go. And now it's Sethreth's turn. Sethreth, you're by it right in the water, but you're not afraid of it. You feel the light from Helm shining through. Strike true, you hear, strike true.
Let's be real. Volric left is going to sink to the bottom and drown.
No, I have cloak of mana ray.
Oh, that's
You're not
right. That's that
drowning?
cool cloak. Yes, that cool cloak.
So I would know about that.
Yeah,
Or not.
yeah.
You saw me use it before.
Yeah, you've had it
Alright,
for a
well then.
while too. You got that thing a while back.
So if I know you're not drowning, I see you sinking, so I'm going to use my free my action to teleport, my free action, because I get that every turn now. And I'm going to be on top of the dragon again and proceed to belt the shit out of it.
Hurrah! All right, let me stand it back up so you can be on its head. You see poor Volric not floating in the water, but you're on top of Visus. Not gonna let your God damn it! Why won't you stand up here?
18.
Darn it!
we can't see the picture anyways right now. We see Helm.
Oh well,
18,
darn! I'm sorry.
18.
I didn't know you still saw Helm. Hold on.
Yeah, Helm's really.
20,
Let me go back. Okay, there we go. All right.
21 points of damage.
Woo! All
Nice.
right, you have struck. It is hurting.
And I'm
Boy. Go ahead.
specifically belting at the joins of the wings at the shoulder, trying to cripple it.
All
You
right.
dirty creatures, stay down!
Rah, try snapping back at you. This is just for effect. It's snapping back. You see the pieces of Volric in it a little bit as it had bit on Volric. It just enrages you even more to know it's hurting your friends. But it's hurting now. You can see its wing is bloody. You've cut down to the bone on it. Half-orc, you'll die. And now it's the top of the round. So I suggest we take a quick break, like 5 minutes, and then we'll come back. I think there's some news everybody we want to share. This is to the, I'll just say real quick, this is my last game as their DM.
What?
Yep, I'm saying that this is so. They're going to have a wonderful new DM. I'm not going to say his name in case they want to do it, but he is great. He's a wonderful cosplayer, very friendly guy, also very good with voices. So he's going to be really, really cool. I'm going off, honestly. I'm not doing anything crazy, just going to be trying to make money, doing some side hustles as well as trying to get a normal job. I got a family in the house, and I got to make some cash. So
You got a family?
yeah, I got that family thing, you know, the wife,
I'm
the
learning so
kid.
much about you, Tony.
Yeah, all these things they didn't. Nobody knew this. I just live under a rock. But yeah, but please continue to watch. They are going to be dressing up, as you can see. You're not going to find pretty better cosplayers on the net than this. These people wear contacts. They go all out to do this. So I'm going to get up and let them say anything else they have to say. I'll be back.
Cool. Jack, go ahead. You want to tell them about the show?
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, so on the 18th will be our first episode of season 2. As Tony said, we'll be starting out with a new DM. Are we announcing that yet or not?
Sure. Yes.
You can go ahead.
His name is Nathan Kennedy, and he has been streaming on his own channel for, I think at least 6 months. Very talented guy. He did do some amateur theater, and it definitely shows. He's an avid fan of 5e, and so he knows his stuff. And as Tony says, he does the voices. I actually got him into D&D when I started running games at a video game company we both worked at. I would run the games at lunchtime, and he joined with his sloppy, silly, but lovable half-orc cleric. And from there, he just took off and started DMing himself. And yeah, he'll be running the game. But you can tell more if you want. You can talk about the setting.
We've also had him on here as a guest too.
Yes, he was Fergus. For those of you who've been watching the past episodes, he helped bring Bulwark back to life. Maybe you have to do it again.
And hoping to get our Facebook page up during, well, it's already my week, but you guys will be heading into that tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get the Facebook page up during the week, and we'll be able to give updates of our shows heading forward. Pretty exciting stuff. It's going to be a big change. We're going to definitely miss our time with Tony and his amazing, truly amazing Dwarven Forge collection, which we're witnessing today. But you know, as to how life goes, we have to roll with the punches and make the most of what we got. So yeah, looking forward to that. Please, once we share, I'm sure Tony will allow us to share a new page on his page. And please join us as well as continue to follow on with Tony. There will be a bit of a learning curve. There will be a bit of a delay on us getting certain things up and running on social media, but we will get there. Please be patient. Also, my business is still moving forward. I can give out the web page details. I will put it in the chat. But yes, the new web page site is projecth2.au. So now in Australia, we are tapping into just using .au instead of .au.com. So quite new, very easy to remember, just projecth2.au. The page is still getting updated. It is live, it is up, but it is still being developed. Some of the pages will say in process of being developed. So please be patient. I'm a one-man army. I'm no longer working with my business partner. We haven't been working together for about 3 or 4 months now. He's decided to go his own way. So yes, please be patient. Like I said, I'm doing this on my own and still juggling, you know, the other things that go on in life. Got some very new products coming. I've started investing in cosplay weaponry, where, of course, as you know, I've made the axe, I've made Eric's sword, but I've also started investing in proper cosplay as well, where it's made from foam. So these will be also up on my site going soon. I've got a wider range of weapons on their way. and I'm going to keep developing that as time goes on. So please stay tuned. There'll be still definitely the custom-made full-on weaponry, but this stuff, as Eric will agree, it's a big investment. There's a lot of time, and it's incredibly unique. So these things are pricey, but I'm investing in these to give them a more affordable option for people, and they're a lot lighter. So for the guys in the States or anywhere else in the world that's not in Australia, postage will be more affordable when you go down there. And these are quality, as you can see. So anything from your comic book stuff through to your medieval weaponry, I will be looking to invest in. And you will be able to find that on my page, projecth2.au, under pop-up market section. The pop-up market section will have things that are collectible items through to kids' toys as well. But yes, it'll be more collectible, unique items. You'll be able to find the foam swords and other weaponry on there.
Jack, but how are they going to purchase that hammer? Because, I mean, only one or two people can truly be worthy.
I know, it's so heavy.
I mean, I don't see how.
Will be, unless Thor's the one who's delivering it, postage is going to be super expensive.
Yeah, but just make sure whatever you do, don't let Thor leave it on the toilet with the toilet seat down.
That's a bit of a problem.
You'll never. You're all in trouble, especially if he's like, "Hey guys, here's a 12-pack," and then puts on the toilet seat. That really would mess with you. All right.
Thinking about costumes. What is everyone going to do for Halloween? It's just around the corner. I'm thinking of doing Captain America this year.
That'd be cool.
I was going to be Captain Australia.
I'm going to be
Captain Wombat.
I'm Papa. I'm going to be Papa Legba.
From a mile away.
Eric is not coming. Josh, let us know when you're here. But also a couple things we kind of glossed over for season 2. So season 2 starts next week. Again, is with Nathan Kennedy. It will be with the majority of the characters and all of the players, and it's going to be canon. So we're continuing, but as it might sound, season 2. We're not negating or nullifying anything that we've just done this last 3.5-4 months, and it's going to be in the setting of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
Ooh.
First episode is called Silhouettes over Saltmarsh.
Silhouette. I got that double S entendre, or whatever they call it. Silhouettes over Saltmarsh. That's gonna be cool. All right. So Eric, everybody, make sure they tune in to watch that.
Yes, and then the new name, because to call it Nerdbauchery Adventures when the owner of Nerdbauchery won't be here anymore doesn't quite work.
Might be weird. Might be a little weird.
Yeah, we were going to call it the group formerly known as Nerdbauchery Adventures.
So you're like the prince? You're princing it on me?
State was going to go after us. So it's because we're focused on still all full cosplay, always upgrading, always adding some new cosplay, coming up with a couple players. We are dressed to quest.
Oh, I like that. That is pretty sweet.
Yeah. Dressed to quest.
That is pretty. That's nice. Who came up with that name?
That was Nathan.
Oh, okay. Well, darn, Nathan. That was
yeah.
That's a snazzy
Nobody
name.
voted for it, but he said, "I'm the DM. That's going to be the name." No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that guy. Ugh.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Thanks you, by the way, to Master of Frem for raiding us tonight. Hopefully you guys can raid next week. Let us know what group you're in. We can try and return the favor sometime. You can message me directly if you want. That's it, but we're all here. So let's finish the fight.
So we are back, ready to go. All right, so it is top of the round, which means it is Rin's turn.
All right. Though I could revive Bert, that's not a good use of my time. For role-playing purposes, she kind of just scoops him up and puts him on the little ledge. I'm like, as a player,
the pieces of Bert,
but as a person, as Rin, she just kind of scoops him up and puts him on the little ledge that she's standing next to. And I think she could still shoot from where she's standing, but would she be able to, or if he's down in the water that she needs to get on that ramp?
Well, I put it 30 feet down so you wouldn't be hit by the frightful presence. So yeah, it wouldn't be fair to be like, yeah, you can shoot him. So yeah, you'd have to get to the cliff edge to fire down into the water.
All right. Then Rin's going to get as close to the cliff edge with that as far as she can while still being in range. I believe she's 150 feet. So however she'd be able to angle and see.
You know what I'll let you do? We'll do an old school version of a called shot. I'll let you kind of arc the shot since you're aware, and this thing is pretty freaking big. You're aware of its general area. I'll let you arc the shot over. But obviously your distance already puts you at disadvantage anyway, so and I'll just take another -1 off. And there you go. And you can shoot them. It'll be like an arcing called shot. You're
Fancy.
What'd you say?
Fancy.
I can't hear you, man. What's
Fancy.
fancy? Okay, yeah. Nice. All right, so yeah. Go ahead and do that, and it's at -5.
Yeah, seeing as sharpshooter has failed me thus far, I'm going to just shoot normally.
Yeah, so just all right. Well, that's your first one. Now do disadvantage. Now disadvantage plus another -1.
Yeah.
It's a shame that one didn't. Let's hope you roll that again.
Minuses.
Come on, roll another one. Roll another one. Come on. I almost hope you do. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Last episode of the season.
I don't think that group the audience could see what she rolled.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
20. No.
Oh, I don't know why it's not connecting. There might OBS did
Okay,
a
so I rolled
update,
29 the first time. That's with all the and then rolled 27 the second time.
And you know what?
Okay.
Even with the negative, even with the disadvantage and another -1 to make it 26, you still hit. You were meant to hit. All right, that's your first attack. So do your second attack.
Yeah, I'll do it with disadvantage properly then.
Yeah, you could. Well, any way you want to do it. I mean.
Come on.
All right. So
Yeah.
no, because
That's
the
21 -1.
oh, it's a +2. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I got rid of my sharpshooter, which.
so you hit. Oh yeah, so you hit even with another
Oh,
-1. You still
Ren.
arc that shot. You got to describe these two awesome arcing shots with the disadvantage
All right.
and the -1, and you still hit.
So
Whoa.
somehow this Rin has not actually hit the dragon herself the whole time, but she considers getting close to the cliff, but just kind of looks, does one of those like feeling the wind direction, and angles her shot so when it falls, it drops, and she waits for a reaction and sees it twitch and throws and shoots another at that same angle.
All right. So
Bird guides. He's my god.
so you do that, and now it is that Bert's gone, so it's Diora's turn.
He's here in spirit.
Okay, so just watching Volric and dive off the cliff, I'm just like, okay. How far away from the cliff face am I?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
35.
Half that because it's difficult terrain yet. Oh, remember.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend a key point to do Step of the Wind. That doubles my movement to 80.
Mhm.
So how far down can I get? I mean, how far
Well,
can I get up to the cliff face?
you have two options. You could just spider climb down, which again, then you'd only be 5 feet down the cliff face. 'Cause I said 30 feet before, so we got to stick to that. So you'd have 25 feet more down to go down to get to the ice sheet. And so
Is
you have
Volric
25
right
more
beneath?
feet.
Is Volric right beneath where I am?
I'd say he's
Is he
pretty
close?
close. I'd say if you moved in a straight line, he's right about there. But you're 25 feet above him. It's 25 feet to get to him. Well, actually, he's
Okay,
like 10
'cause I
feet tall
have-
now, so I guess 15 feet to get to him. Whatever.
Okay, so I have slow fall. So I'm gonna jump.
You're
And I'm gonna try to land over Vorik, and I'm gonna give him that health potion that I got.
Nice, which is perfect because it's probably like a little air pocket, probably around my head because of my my cloak. Which
That
should allow
sounds
you to
good.
feed me.
That sounds good.
So
to
with
me.
slow fall, it's 5 times my monk level, which is 25 points. If you want to roll the damage for 15 feet.
Hold on. So that would just be.
Watch you die.
No,
Right.
She ain't gonna die.
Not again.
Got you, Volric. Oh, pancake.
Yeah, I negate it. So
Alright.
yeah, I'll give him that. What is it? 2d4 plus 4?
For your healing? Yeah. That's
Yeah,
for the,
so
the
6
heal potion, yes.
So 10 points of healing. So we're at the same.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2d4 plus 2, so you're at 6.
Plus 2, so 8 then.
Yeah, 8.
Because I didn't add the plus 2.
Yeah, that's how I noticed it. All right.
I just I grab Varg his head and I give him the potion, and as he wakes up, I'm like, it's not your time yet. And
I smile.
I can't get away, so
Well, this thing is
I'm
looking
stuck
really
here.
weak at this point. I mean, it's you've beat the hell out of it. The image of Helm just keeps getting stronger, like it's becoming more and more tangible into the world. The more you're hurting, this thing is, you can tell he's almost solid. All right, so now, is there anything else you want to do, Diora?
no, I don't think there is anything else I can do.
All right, then yep.
Or can I just yell to Sephiroth and I'm like, we're coming?
We're coming. Well, Sephiroth is on top of this thing's head, beating the hell out of it again. He's doing his thing already.
I just give him a thumbs up.
Yeah, that works. I'm sure he's
Because
doing
we were thinking the same thing.
He's loving it. He's like, yeah!
Yeah. And
But-
yeah, that's all I can do.
Even if you defeat me, there'll be no way to destroy that gate. I'll put my last bit of energy before I die. You'll come with me.
It's a Yise's turn, because Visus is screaming that.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, I wasn't muted. All right, great. Can I? So is Sephiroth still riding on the dragon's back?
Yeah, he's still a cowboy in it.
So it'd be tricky to fireball the dragon without fireballing Sephiroth.
Might be a little hard, since, fire and all.
Sephiroth's like,
Sephiroth's giving me the thumbs down.
do
so
it.
I should fireball. Okay.
Okay, fireball.
I'm going to let's see. There's the image.
See-
I'm going to precisely place it.
See, this is
I
why I
s-
always take Flame Arrow, also as a spell. It's like fireball without the spread.
Yeah, but it also requires a hit roll. Fireball does not.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
That's true.
I'm not trying hit rolls on the dragon. All right, I will attempt to torch the dragon without killing my companions by placing the fireball.
I don't think there'd be
You know, so
anywhere
I
you could place it. I'll be honest.
All right, so I will place the point of the fireball. Well, no, I already said it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I will open up archive. Lift the spell off the page. Aim carefully. Don't kill Sephiroth.
That'd be a good idea.
I don't
Don't
know.
do stuff
Where are you trying to place it?
Tony, it's really hard for me to tell just looking at this, but oh, there's the area effect. Good. Lower. Oh no.
oh, how low? Hit him in the booty.
All right,
Well,
I'm placing it. So I see Volric in the front.
Mm-hmm.
I see Sephiroth on his back.
That's correct.
No, that will drop on Volric, correct?
If you dropped that here, yeah, that would hit Volric.
And Volric.
And Diora.
Move it towards the camera, please. I wish I could draw on the screen. All right, the dragon has a left wing and a right wing. I want to drop the fireball on the left wing of the dragon.
So right there. Okay.
We're gonna hit the portal too.
All right. Well, no, if he hits, he won't hit the portal because
No, that's the right wing.
Yeah, that's the right. He's talking about this wing over here.
Yes.
And what's your range on fireball? What's your range on it? I think you're like 120 feet. Or what is it? Might be only 60.
That's the right wing of the dragon.
No, it is not. If Volric is facing the dragon, Volric has a sword in his.
You say, I got you. I know what you're saying. You're good. But I just need to know your range, buddy, to make sure you can reach that wing.
Range is 150 feet.
You've got it then. Cast your fireball. Because you're over this wing. I guess you're trying to do this right here.
Which I'm trying to get over the wing.
You're trying to barbecue a chicken wing?
I'm trying to burn the wing. And actually, you know what? I'm going to make sure it's just the wing. So there's no chance of Sethrith or Volric or Diora getting burned.
Yeah.
But I will cripple that stupid wizard worm.
We'll say, because his wings are out like that, you know, they're not up or anything. He's comfortably got him out like that. So your fireball goes and you clip his wing. Go ahead. What's the damage on that fireball?
35 points.
All right, let's see here. And
DC 16.
Dexterity save. Oh, for half damage. All right. Well, easy. Describe how you brought him down.
Yay!
Exactly what I said. Launch through the fireball and just detonate it over the left-hand side, trying not to hit my.
All right, so
good buddy.
He tries to use his broken wing to escape, trying to get away from the pain of the fire, only to fall down and crash back through the ice into the watery mercury depths below. And Visus is gone. And as you see that, Helm comes into full focus, and you could hear, "Escape! I can't interfere. I could not interfere with the battle, for I cannot affect the direct course of events. But this gate is not natural." And he brings down this shining armor, the god, and he brings down his sword on top of the gate, and it breaks it, and you see what looks like what had been an invisible bubble disappear from around the portal itself. Helm says, "You will be rewarded for your actions. I will speak to you soon. Escape now, brave and ones of good heart, before it is too late. I can only hold this together for so long." What do y'all want to do?
He's saying escape?
Dimitri is going to run towards the edge to see if Dior made it after the fireball strike.
Oh, she's alive.
Yeah,
He wouldn't be able to see that, though. He wouldn't know that, so he's going to run towards the edge and see if everybody who made it and who didn't.
All right, so you're over there at the edge, Dimitri. As this gate, you see magical sparks and electricity flowing out of the gate. It's cracking. Light is beginning to crack and come through the rock itself that's forming this magical gate. You can see the body of Visus slowly, unlike the other creatures you had defeated, this was so connected to the island, it begins to dissipate and burn away and melt into the water. At that moment, the island seems to change. Volric, your strength returns to you, and you see the sun begin to come out over the mountains, and heat and life is beginning to slowly ebb. Helm is still holding it as he's flashing. Go! Go!
Now's our chance!
I thank you for what you've done. Heroes, you will not be forgotten. Go!
Go!
Sethrith all of a sudden appears on the edge, Water's just pouring off him. He's got the bloody dragon's head. He's cut it off. He's running up. I'm ready. Let's get out of here. Is that our way out?
How about throwing me a rope?
I got you. Come on. And I grab Vorik's hand because I have a newfound strength from that curse. And I'll pull him up the wall.
All right, sounds good to me.
You said we all got
Longer
healed?
than I remembered.
All right, so you pour Vorik up. You guys are up. The portal is open. You guys are standing right. I guess get up to the portal, and you're standing before it. And as you do that, hold on.
Diora.
As you're doing that, as you hear Giora, you hear in your mind, coming out of the gate, I found you. I found you. Breaking that portal opened up what I needed. Finally, I know where you're at. And out of the portal comes Diora's mom. And this magic, she's able to push you back onto the bridge, you and Dimitri. And she says, I wasn't able to see everything until this cloud was blocked. And she must mean the gate. But now I see you've taken up with not just one fool, but 5. And one of the fools, and she looks, is your father. And she looks, I can't believe you followed her here. And she looks at Dimitri and looks at you. That's right, you are. That fool of a broken creature is your father.
What?
What?
Darth Vader said what?
Yes!
And you, Giora, are an abomination. I need to destroy you, and I want your blood. I will take it back to Strahd's, and he will be able to daywalk, making him unstoppable. And I will be a member of his most illustrious court.
Where is everybody else? I'm sorry. Where is everybody else?
Everybody else is still at the portal. You only have a few seconds to go. Diora and Dimitri are on the bridge.
Everybody, quick.
Go.
Run.
Hurry. Helm, you only have seconds left. Go through. There's nothing I can do for them. Is there anything, Diora and Dimitri, though, before, your mom is there? What do you want to say? What do you want to do?
I look at her and I look back to the group and I'm like, if you want to kill me, you'll have to catch me first. And I grab Dimitri and I jump off the bridge into the water.
What are you doing, Diora?
Diora's mom goes to the side, puts her arm over the side like, no! My blood! No! She's enraged as you go over the side. So you're going all Reichenbach Falls.
Yeah, I'm going as deep as I can get. Hopefully no one follows.
All right, so you jump into the water straight. Like I said, Reichenbach Falls is classic Sherlock Holmes for people who didn't get that reference. It's where he defeated Dr. Moriarty. All right, so you go all Reichenbach Falls, jumping over the edge with Dimitri in hand, basically saying, for us to escape your evil mother, into the water. And Diora and Dimitri are gone. You don't see anything, but the gate is still open. It looks like it's beginning to close. The energy of the gate. What are you guys gonna do? You only have seconds left.
Seth is just screaming, Diora! No!
They're gone, Sethreth. They're gone.
No, this time.
We will go to Ravenloft. In the future, we will find them. Come.
No.
We have season 2 ahead of us.
Helm is standing above his glittering armor. In the light, you've never seen something so beautiful. Oh, the gate is burning. It's closing.
I'm assuming Vorik will be using his jujitsu skills and grapple me through the gate, I'm hoping.
Yeah. No, actually, I'll let you break free and then you'd be not in season 2. Yeah, I grafted you in. Yeah. Diora, we will find you.
Harsh way to replace the cast. Just killing them off in the last episode. Damn. All right. So, what are you guys going through, or?
In the chaos of everything, just because I didn't want to interrupt everyone else, Rin was just kind of wrapping up the remains of Bert, just putting her in a sack, and just kind of looking around for who's nearby, and kind of just grabs Easy by the sleeve, just kind of looking back and forth to the gate, like are we about to go in?
We're all going in.
All right. Who else? Does anybody follow?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Volric's dragging me through. Is that right, Volric?
Yeah.
So everybody goes to the gate.
I stamped my foot in irritation, and I look around and said, "Once again, no treasure, nothing."
Wait.
We didn't get anything last time. We're not gonna get anything this time.
It's coming. It's coming. Hold on. It's coming. It's
dragon's head.
Yeah, you got it right.
I would like to say for Volric, since I was the closest to you, when I was getting you up, I kind of sort of slipped something into one of your bags. Okay.
Is something are we going to reveal this in season 2?
Ooh, I hope that'd be cool.
I can reveal it now. It's one of the daggers that you gave me as a way of remembering me.
Oh, you should open season 2 with you looking at the dagger, having a memory of Diora a few months
I'll have
later.
you ship that to me so I can have that as.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be cool. So you could just take it out and think of Diora once in a while, sitting by the campfire.
I get a chest harness for the knife, and I always have it there.
Now that works. Use it to kill special enemies in her name. All right. So, and don't worry, treasure's coming. Told you, be patient. It's coming. All right.
So,
it doesn't know patience.
DM, if it's possible, my reborn does not really breathe, and so I think maybe after they have gone through, would he be able to drag her back to the surface?
Maybe you should leave. You should leave it a mystery. Leave it open. Don't even say that. You shouldn't even said that. You guys just went off into the water and you disappeared. Follow Stanley's advice. Whenever you get rid of a bad guy, you never show their death. Because this way you can bring it back. If you guys decide you ever want to bring back Diora or Dimitri for any reason, you can always possibly do that. Who knows? Or they're dead for real. Up to you. All right. So, but did you all go through the portal?
Yeah, I'm pulling Sethra through. It sounds like Ize frustratingly is joining us. Ize?
Oh yes, I'm going through the portal of poverty with you. Don't worry.
All right. So everybody goes through.
Okay.
And luckily, Helm says you are back in town, and you can hear the last voice. Thank you, heroes. That island had been disconnected from me. At one time, many eons ago, it was a shrine to me and to my followers, but through its corruption, I had been disconnected from it. I had been watching you, hoping that you would succeed above all and at any cost, and you did. And I thank you. But I feel even though I am above such things as material wealth, I know that mortals such as yourselves are not. And I feel it is only right to give you something of a reward. Let me search your thoughts to know what it is that you had looked for. And he searches your thoughts. He goes, one thing I think you should have no matter what is the Ring of Kali. And he takes the ring. You don't see this, it just appears in your hand, this ring. But something else you should have. The thing I know that you had went on your journey for, this great pearl. And the pearl appears in a Yize's hand. This is the Ebon Pearl, and I'm not going to say what that does, just in case your DM wants to change it. But the Ring of Kali, you already know what that is. That was an enhanced ring of air elemental command. In addition to its normal powers, the ring has an invisible stalker bound to it. Specifically, the large sapphire. Once per day, the attuned wearer can common the invisible stalker as per the conjure elemental spell without concentration for a duration of up to 6 hours. And the Ebon Pearl, I'll leave that for, now that you announced his name, for Nathan to decide how he... I have the exact description here if he wants to use it, but if he decides he wants a different power for it, he can do that. And you guys are in a town. You don't know which town it is, but you've appeared right there in front of the fountain. And you know what? We're a few minutes early, but not too much. And that's it. You guys have escaped the Isle of Dread. You've ended the curse there, at least you hope. It seems for now. 2 people have disappeared. Are they gone or are they dead? Who's to say? Who knows? And yeah, you got season 2 with some new magical weapons, and we'll see what happens.
And yeah, and so then we have Space and Josh are going to have new characters. So
Yep.
new characters, new cosplay. Something to look forward to next week. We've been doing a lot of work running up to that. So thank you, Tony, again, everybody.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being a great cast. Y'all always showed up on time. Y'all here. We had a great time. And yeah, I'm going to be in the audience watching next week, seeing what y'all get into. It's going to be much more relaxed. I'm going to be sitting back, having a drink, and watching y'all get into adventures, watching it from the audience side, which will be exciting.
That'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thank you to all the viewers and your support. We really appreciate it. And stay tuned for next season. Thank you very much.
All right.
And thank you, Tony.
And next
Thank you,
season
Tony.
again,
Thank you.
next week, next Sunday, same time.
7
4 to
p.m.
7 p.m. 4 to 7 Pacific, 7 to 10 Eastern.
All right. Well,
I think we have about 14 minutes, so
yeah, if anybody wants to say anything, share some information about anything, feel free. We got a few minutes left. Anybody has some questions from the audience?
I'd love to hear the audience's favorite moments from this campaign that they've watched. Some of you, like Merc, has been with us for quite a long time.
Yeah. Merc will, I'm sure Merc will be watching y'all, next week too.
Bert will be in season 2.
Yeah, Bert.
We have to bring Bert back.
I know.
Bert 3.
He can never die.
But it's Bert part 3. Yeah, Bert, yeah.
Yeah, he's, you know, I mean, who amongst us have died more than once?
Somebody said, I like Fulric, everything he did was awesome.
Oh, okay. I wonder who it is, like this Eric J. Wahlberg guy.
I don't know, but he can't spell awesome very well.
My favorite part.
Awesome.
Oh, awesome.
I think my favorite part personally was when we first started and we first went into the jungle, like not knowing what to expect, and you know, being in 5e, we weren't afraid of anything, and so the DM, he kind of describes some crocodiles, but not super large. And everybody just started jumping into it.
Y'all are not gonna let him live that down.
Yeah, we're gonna put that on
We
his
attacked the
tombstone.
basilisk, and it turns out that the crocodiles were way worse than the basilisk.
Way worse.
Because they
Way
were
worse.
unkillable. Anyhow, I'm taking off, y'all. I hope you
All
join
right,
us
Chris,
next week for
we'll see you
season
next
2.
week. Aize Marley.
Laters.
See you later,
Bye,
Chris. Bye-bye.
Yeah, don't worry about the crocodiles. They're just normal crocodiles.
I never said
Nothing-
that. I never said that. I never said
They were
that.
eating crocodiles and they were hungry. But yeah, it was so funny for me because I was so inspired from that. I started like making like memes and things like that just from that one thing. I've never done that before. It was for me that was a classic, you know, D&D moment for 5e where everyone just jumps into attack because they're invincible, and we luckily survived.
Merc said,
I have
Merc
a-
said
Go
oh,
ahead.
sorry, real quick, space hold that thought. Merc said we should make a clip of all of Bert's nat 20s.
Yes. Oh my God. He had a lot of nat 20s.
He
Yeah,
did.
he just
Yeah.
carried.
Well, so I'm going to give kind of a preemptive teaser. Erica Rin, who again is my daughter, right? We're
really?
working on a prop
What?
falcon that she'll have.
Cool.
Oh, I'm sorry about the windows, everybody. When Chris left, it adjusted the windows.
We're like in between dimensions now. We're in
Yeah, that's
between
why I'm trying to
campaigns
lean up.
spinning. Yeah.
It's a
Um,
help.
Yeah.
I have a question. What is everybody looking forward to doing? Like, what are you most looking forward to do in season 2? I think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
yes. Yeah.
No. You can go first.
I'm most interested in knowing what Space is interested in.
You stupid. I think for me, I'm excited to introduce my new character. But I think I'm more so excited to be dipping back into magic, being the
Ooh.
spellcaster.
Oh,
Hint,
teaser. Everybody,
Yes.
and we know it's not a martial character.
Ooh.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to see you. I can't wait to see your outfit. Very
The
much.
new
looking
outfit,
forward
I have it. It's ready. So
to it. Yeah.
I'm ready for that. I can't wait for next week.
That'd be
Who wants to go next?
So some things I'm looking forward to is interacting with the new characters. I'm actually quite glad that a couple of us are going to bring in new characters because dynamics will change, both tactically and emotionally, and the story arcs and all that. But also, Ghost of Saltmarsh is a great blend of exploration and nature, and but also lots of human opponents and some intrigue and lots of role playing with people, whereas this is a lot surviving in a crazy wilderness with some oddball characters and the natives, right? So I'm looking forward to this different environment. It's very Pirates of the Caribbean-ish.
Mm.
Anybody else? Who's next?
Erica.
She's excited to bring Bert back. We know.
Yeah, I'm excited to physically bring him back. But also finally, give a little bit more concrete storylines. No one in the group is going to secretly be my father, although that would be funny.
Right.
But I'm gonna finally explore some of that, so excited. And more Bert content. That's why we're here.
I'm excited about seeing y'all's new characters, and I'm excited about. I just excited about watching from a different angle because I really don't get to watch these the way the viewers do. So it's going to be cool, seeing it, not knowing what's coming, not knowing, kind of just totally someone else's story that I get to watch. And plus, with Nathan, it's going to be really cool watching him dress up because he did an amazing job with that fungus. He had like a mushroom on his face, remember? Yeah. And that was
he's got
nuts.
Something else Lucky planned. Yeah, he's got something else. He's giving me he's showing me pieces of his costume. It'll be really cool. He's excited about it.
Yeah, so that's probably what I'm most excited about is just seeing, how y'all transition into that and, all that. I'd say from the thing I enjoyed most about this season, though, was actually just, for me, ooh, that's a hard one. There's a lot of cool parts. I mean, I like the scene with Volric coming back because I like that picture and that scene.
That's a good episode.
With the green.
Cool.
Yeah, with the green and just that illuminated light and everybody. I really thought that looked like had a real cool fantasy look to it. So that and the episodes where people were dead, they were speaking Volric was speaking to the dead. A lot of those episodes in the very beginning, there was a lot of narrative heavy on Vorwar's character in the beginning with his son and everything. So, and that'll be interesting also seeing how that expands in the season 2, more visions with your son and how that works out. That will be cool seeing that. And
Nathan's working on stuff for all of our characters, and one small teaser I can say, which would be a big surprise, is since Volric spent 2 decades on various ships, he is familiar with Saltmarsh and he knows some people there.
Yeah, I have Ghost of Saltmarsh. I can't wait to see y'all do that. That's why I'd gotten that extra boat for Ghost of Saltmarsh because at one time I thought I was gonna run everybody through one of the adventures in there, and I didn't end up doing it. So it's still cool to have the extra boat anyway. Is there anything anybody else wants to say?
Joshy boy.
Where's Josh? Josh, you got anything to say?
I'm here. Yeah. The biggest thing I'm excited about is not having to wear this contact, so I'm half blind. Eyes itching the whole time, and I can't touch it. But like,
Felt that.
it's a bad eye, you know. So but yeah, no. I'm excited to bring this character that I have coming. It's one that I think everybody's going to really enjoy, and yeah, I'm super excited to see where this news story is going to go with the continuation, and see how all that's going to turn out. Because I think you're going to all enjoy watching this new character arc developments as they continue to get enmeshed into the world.
Yep. Do you know what city y'all are starting in? Have they told you, or he told you yet? That's why I didn't say a city name, because I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm guessing you Saltmarsh.
Yeah, so that'll be our starting hub.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's why I didn't say a name. I just figured I'd let him.
Yeah, it's a 3-act kind of story that he's going to be telling. So which of course fits with the modules.
Awesome.
But yeah.
For myself personally, I'm looking forward to a fresh start. It's always refreshing, I guess, revitalizing to have such a new start. Also, like what Eric said, I am looking forward to those interactions with NPCs within the world of that human world and the plots that may come along with it. But for me, the most epic or best part of this season, to be honest, is playing with all you guys. Getting that opportunity to get to know you, to meet you from afar. Like, we're talking across the other side of the world, and yet somehow I'm being blessed to have this opportunity to play with you all. Is myself personally something really special, and I'd like to thank you all for that opportunity. And Eric, thank you for inviting me in at the first part of it all, and looking forward to a long future with you all. Thank you very much.
Well said.
Hey, Jack, just to answer your question, I think you asked us earlier during the break, are we going to dress up as for Halloween? And I think I'm going to go as Captain Kangaroo.
Nice.
I'm probably going to be Volric, actually. I just need to secure some good boots.
I'm going to be Papa Legba. I've already got my costume, but that's going to be Papa Legba.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's also I'm going to Comic-Con.
This season, like since I started playing with Nerdbauchery, is when I actually started like doing any kind of cosplay. So like I now have like wigs and all sorts of different things that I've gotten. I have a right contact that I haven't used yet. So yeah, I have a lot of options myself.
Nice.
Cool.
I was thinking of going as Wolverine, but the outfit I was looking at was really expensive because I wanted to go the older comic book where he's got the yellow and the the long ears. But it was like $200, $300. I'm like, too expensive.
And that's like $2 million in Australian dollars, right?
Oh yeah, pesos.
Pesos.
Well,
Yes,
you all
Space?
can go ahead, Erica.
Just because I thought Space was saying something earlier.
I forgot what I was gonna say. So,
remember quick, we only got 2 minutes.
I think I had a question for Josh. All right, well, we know, I think you were on the evil team. So anyway, I think only Volric and I know. Are you gonna keep that character the same, or are you gonna change it up a little bit?
Oh, that character.
Yeah.
Josh, your character. Are you changing him, or is it?
Are you changing him a little bit, or is he gonna like be the exact same?
And don't say the name.
That's going to be a surprise.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I always like to have a little bit of secrets with my characters. You know, nobody should know everything about somebody. You know, unless you're my my mother from another mother. You know.
Since we have about 60 seconds left, probably, I just want to add too that we have a lot of new things, new looks, right? We have all new preview screen style, in which I don't want to give it away, but it's very creative that Tanel's doing. The ones we've had have been amazing, just different style. And it will still also be unique each week. And then our overlay is also updated, but also very much in tune to what this game is. so there's a lot of visual elements. We'll be using the Roll20 graphical set, which Nathan has a huge suite of those, and he's really competent. So it's not going to be Dwarven Forge quality, of course, because Dwarven Forge, but it's really nice. And
you don't need Dwarven Forge to have an awesome game, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, sure,
I mean, Dwarven Forge is cool, but the most important thing is having a group of people that you get along with and have a good time. The Dwarven Forge just enhances that, so you don't need that.
See y'all later, guys.
And I've played with him. I played with him using it, and he does a really good job of integration of all the maps. And also, of course, the big bonus that you can be more sandboxing on the fly and kind of you can jump to whatever scene you want because he's got it loaded up, right? But again, thank you, Tony, for all the hard work for all these months. And then it was fun playing with you before that in Nerdbauchery.
Definitely was.
And it was great. It was great. I appreciate when we met in jail. I didn't think you stabbed that guy. I still don't.
No, well, I was cocaine trafficking for the Cali for the Cali cartel.
On that note, bye everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
See you later.